surprise poggers. Okay.
All right.
All right. If we're all good and we're all ready to start, Justin, you got your recap ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it, baby.
So yeah. Boom. Still missing Mimi and her snake, Mr. Slithery, and to the nightlife of Toroa. The crew starts off in mostly separate plot lines with Bak-Koi at the dock, Baroque in the marketplace, and Lucas and Ahabraham on the bar. Bak-Koi, curious about the toy he picked up earlier in the session, tried out his rat ring once again, resulting in combat between her and a couple of rats. The rats reign victorious, leaving Bak-Koi unconscious in an alley on track to miss a very important sex change operation at 12 o'clock. Baroque meets with an old acquaintance in the marketplace in pursuit of some sleeping pills from a vendor and heads off to the vendor's house to meet with his mom. Lucas and Ahabraham do some very important best friend bonding. Soon after, they execute and succeed with their plan. Meanwhile, Baroque and his stoner friend from the market break into his mother's house and end up taking some food and 3 pill bottles. This caught the attention of a group of guards who chased Baroque to the bank and around the corner. Once at the bank, Baroque meets up with the badly beaten Lucas and Ahabraham on top of the bank. After quickly healing up, Lucas and Baroque take out the guards together. Once the guards are taken care of, the 3 of them heal up once again, hunker down to prepare for any incoming attacks, as well as the chance they can accomplish the bank robbery. Shortly after, some fresh guards break into the bank and the 2 groups enter combat. Luckily, traps were set in preparation for this, and the crew of pirates make it out of the fight alive, with Lucas being the last one standing. The next morning, Lucas, Baroque, and Ahabraham sleep in, and Mimi and Bak-Koi regain consciousness. Mimi, stuck in prison, easily escapes her cell, but is confronted by a new devil fruit user who, through the fruit, can tell the difference between truths and lies in a statement. Simultaneously, Bak-Koi enters an all-woman pirate ship who offers to fix up her wounds. She befriends the captain and is escorted off the ship soon after. That's where we leave off.
Cool. I want to point out your connection seems pretty terrible, Justin.
Yeah, it's very spotty.
Yeah, it's cutting out a bunch. Video's freezing constantly. I mean, most of that was still audible, but like, it's pretty buggy.
Damn, man.
Yeah. So, events of last week. You guys did a bank heist. Everyone got out of that alive. We didn't actually get to heist anything from the safe. It was more just like self-preservation at a certain point. But you killed the guards. You got out alive, and Ahabraham and Baroque are back in the Weeping Cyclops now, having a room rented for them. Maymay is still in the prison. We left off with her talking to Benedictus and him saying that he had a job for her in exchange for her freedom. And Bak-Koi is on the ship of the Clapback Pirates, having just met their captain Vixen. He's now heading with the Lieutenant Chloe Lynn to the med bay to get fixed up.
She.
You
said he.
So, yeah, she is going to the med bay to get fixed up. So we'll start back off. So everyone's HP, I'd like everyone to adjust their HP bars. Aaron's already where it needs to be. Baroque and Ahabraham, you guys are at full health. Lucas will be at full health as well. And Kristen, you're at half health. So I'll just edit that for you. Okay, so.
Full health is 10 or 15.
I got you already back up. Okay, so we will start off. Let's start with Kristen, I guess. So Maymay, we are in the prison. Last we left off with you, you had just escaped your cell. You had freed another prisoner there in the prison. He escaped. And then you quickly got back into your cell as you heard the footfall coming down the stairs. Once back in your cell, you were approached by a man who called himself Benedictus. He's eaten a devil fruit, which allows him to become a human lie detector, essentially being able to tell whether a statement is true or false. after you lied to him a couple times, and he sent men off to cut your snake, who they had held captive as collateral. You have agreed to help him with a job that he needs done in exchange for your freedom and for the life of your friend. So we will start back off with you there in the jail.
So he had already unlocked me from my cell, correct?
No, not yet. Where we left off, you were still in the cell, and you had just agreed that you would help him with the job that he needs done. What does it sound like again?
My friend, now that we have agreed to do business together, I think it is prudent for me to allow you out of your shackles and out of your cell so that you may help me with what I need done.
And he allows you out of he unlocks the jail cell and allows you entry out. He says, "Follow me," and he walks at a clip towards the stairs where he came from originally.
Okay. Can I try and run to the exit?
You can, but it's been implied that if you try and defy him again, he will kill Mr. Slithery.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just go follow him then, I guess.
Okay, so you follow him, and he heads up the stairs from the prison underground, and you head up to the main ground floor level of the jail. And you follow him through a couple hallways, and eventually to an office towards the back of the building, where he opens the door up and lets you in. This appears to be his office. And so he says,
Take a seat. Can I offer you any kind of a drink or some sort of a snack?
Yes. Do you have any Beetlejuice on you?
In fact, it's the only thing I stock.
and he takes out a bottle of Beetlejuice from a cooler that he has there by his desk and gives it to you.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna drink it. I'm gonna say thank you.
Okay, so you crack into a nice cold Beetlejuice, and you're enjoying that, and you take a seat there in front of his desk. And so he says,
It's not often that I will bend the rules and skirt the law to help a prisoner who has been arrested under just pretenses. But it just so happens that I need the assistance of someone such as yourself with one of the devil fruit powers. What I need your help with, and what you will help me do if you want to see your friend alive again, and if you want to remain free and outside of the jail cell, there is an event happening in the next 3 weeks. The succession tournament, which happens whenever the leader of the kingdom dies. This event will be happening, and there will be pirate crews coming to enroll in the tournament and to compete to see who will be the next leader of our country. Now, I myself, as the advisor for the previous king and the current stand-in leader for the kingdom of Toroa while we wait for a new successor, I have a vested interest in who should replace him and will be leading our island in the future. And so, I need your help setting the stage for the play that will be happening here in 3 weeks.
Didn't hear very much of what you said because it was cutting out, but okay.
Your audio is horrible.
my audio's bad.
Yeah. Look, there was fine, but when you do the voice, it's awful.
I heard it just fine.
Interesting.
I heard about half.
Yeah, I don't know. I might need to change this guy's voice. Because in the last session too, it's when people had trouble hearing him. Or maybe I'll just need to speak up. I don't know. Yeah, essentially he told you that the succession tournament that's happening, that you know is happening as the reason you came to the island. It's happening in 3 weeks, and he is the advisor for the Toroa Kingdom. He was the advisor for the previous ruler, and now that previous ruler has died, he is the stand-in ruler for the island kingdom of Toroa. And so he has a vested interest in who wins this tournament coming up, and he wants to make preparations to maybe have some sort of say in who wins the tournament or what the outcome is. And so it's for that reason that he has enlisted your help.
So what can I ask him what exactly I'm gonna have to do?
Yes, I can tell you what you will be doing in the future, but as for right now, I cannot give you all the details. Rest assured, I will be in touch and I will tell you as things need to be done. But the greater plan will stay right up here. And he taps his forehead.
Okay.
and he hands you like a little denten mushi, like a little snail, and you can put that in your inventory. It has an emblem on it that appears to be like the coat of arms for the kingdom. And he hands this to you and he says,
This is a Denden Mushi that will only communicate with other Denden Mushi in the network for the kingdom of Toroa. Hold on to this, and if I ever need to get in contact with you, I will ring.
So it's essentially a telephone.
it's basically like a cell phone. Yeah, I mean, you can't use it for anything, but it's like one way. He can call you, but you can't call anyone else.
Okay.
All right, so he gives that to you. Were you gonna say something?
Can I accidentally drop it? Oh yeah. Can I accidentally drop it and say, "Oh, I'm so quirky. You can't take me anywhere."
I mean, you can do it, but he'll immediately know you're lying.
Yeah, I'd still like to do it.
Okay, yeah. So he hands it over to you, and you drop it, and you're like, "Oh, oops," and he's like,
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's your friend's life. Who would be? I have nothing to lose here. I'll kill your friend and I'll put you in jail. So like, there's a certain amount of respect in this equation.
Also, when do I get my friend back?
When the mission is complete, I will release your friend and give him back. Don't worry, we won't hurt him in the meantime, but he will stay at the location I have brought him to, and I will not let you know where he is until the job is done.
Okay.
"All right." And so with that, do you have any kind of final questions for Benedictus at all, or if not, he's going to send you out.
Mhm.
Okay. And he stands up and he says,
It was so nice meeting you, my friend, and I will contact you in the future when I have word for it.
And he sends you out and has a guard escort you to the front of the prison.
So I'm out of the jail now.
Yes, you are out. You have just left the jail. You are like right where you are on like the map here is representative of where your character is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so the jail is like over here. You've just left and you've gone across the bridge here, and you are like out right in front of the rest of the town. Where do you want to go?
What do I roll to be able to try and find like someone in the crew? Or try and find just find someone in the crew.
I don't really know if there's any like, I mean, you could like roll tracking, but I don't think there's any sort of like real trail that they left behind at this point in time. Like you wouldn't really be able, it would just be like, you know, walking through town and like trying to figure out like where any particular person is. You just wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay.
So your character just got out of jail. She was beaten, knocked unconscious, blackmailed, and then released out into the wild. What would she want to do right now?
I don't know. I'm debating if I want to try and pick someone else's pocket.
I said that's the move.
Good idea. I say go
I
for it.
really want to. But I may go back to jail. So
Oh, one good way to find out.
okay. I'll just go down to I'll just go in town. Walk down. I don't know where my character is, but
Just told you.
I don't see it. That's why like
Are you
Sure, use
roll
the
20?
map.
Just zoom out.
Roll out. Oh yeah, zoom out.
okay, yeah, I see one.
So
Can I wait? Yes, I will go over. The town is over here, correct?
you're in town right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go steal some from someone again. So Not public place. I'll just walk into someone's house. I think that's a good idea. So I'll go. Yeah, I'll just go into one of these 3 houses. I don't know.
Okay. So you're just gonna like walk in.
Yep.
Okay. You walk into one of the houses there on the main strip, and as you walk in, you see. So you've walked into this person's house. You're in like their living room, and you see a man sitting by himself on a couch in the middle of the room, and he has 2 chainsaws for hands, and you can see him trying to put on his shoes, and he looks up at you as you walk in, and he says, "Who are you?"
Wait, what did you say he's trying to do? Is he trying to turn on his TV?
Trying to put on his shoes.
Chainsaw.
What?
For him.
Oh, getting his saws working. Okay. I think I'll sit down right next to him.
Okay, as you start walking towards him, he lifts one of his like chainsaw hands towards you, and it starts revving. And he's like, "Tell me who you are now, or I won't hold back."
Okay, and then I'm just gonna. Is there a window nearby?
Yeah, there's a window like next to the door.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just go over there and then go jump out the window.
Well, the window's closed.
Yeah, the window.
Yeah, but I can't I like break the glass? Just jump through the window? Attempt to at least. I should roll something for that.
Yeah, do you have jump?
Jump. Okay.
Do you have it?
I'll go look. I'm pretty sure I do.
You should.
Yeah, you have jump. Yeah, roll a jump.
Bluff, climb, hide, jump.
Nope.
Yeah, so you try to, and you slip on the rug that's in front of the door and just kind of face plant on the ground as you like turn around and try to run towards the window. So this guy walks up to you and he kind of steps on your back, and his chainsaw hand is still revving. And he's like, "I asked you who you are. Are you gonna answer me or not?"
Yeah, so I actually don't know this place. I didn't really realize you. I was looking for someone that I could ask for directions.
Wasn't the question.
Yeah, yeah. Still saying something. So
So he's like, "Yeah, you still didn't answer the question that I asked you."
my name is May May. Yeah, that's it.
Well, did you know that you just trespassed into the private property of the captain of the town guards?
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I was just asking for directions, like I said.
Yeah, you didn't ask me anything. You just kind of barged into my house and attempted to jump through my window.
Well, I didn't see you, so I'm sorry. I was trying to look for someone.
We met eye contact. You held eye contact before you ran at the window. You saw me.
I was sitting on your couch. That's it. But I honestly was looking around for someone. I literally promise. I
feel like you just kind of lied over and over again since you trespassed into my house.
Okay, you know what? I'll leave. I'm sorry. I was just asking for directions. I'll just go.
Yeah, you didn't ask for directions at all. You kind of just broke in.
And you still haven't.
Okay, listen. I'm sorry. I'll leave your house. I'll just go ask someone else. Didn't mean to upset you so much.
Yeah, I would suggest you don't break into anyone else's house. I know what you look like now. I'll tell my men what your description is. You better stay on your toes and not break any more laws here in town. There's all sorts of pirates in town here recently getting ready for this tournament, and I can't stand the uptick in crime that we've had since.
Can I wait, 2 questions. How do you know they're pirates? And second, what is, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
You know
Yeah,
when-
I know they're pirates because they fly a Jolly Roger on their ship and they're breaking laws all over the town. They're
You know when
clearly
you-
pirates.
You know when you break into someone's house and you ask them questions? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
you know,
Can't relate.
you
Bit of a
start
power
grilling
move.
them. You know, you flip the script a little bit.
He says, I bet you're probably a member of a pirate crew too, aren't you?
No, I'm not actually. Yeah, sadly. I am a loner with my snake that got taken away, and yeah.
I don't really know quite what to believe from you at this point. I'll let you go for right now, little Misty, just because I'm feeling nice. But let me tell you, I will inform all of the town guard what you look like, so you had best not break any more laws.
I'm sure his way of being nice is because he couldn't put shoes on, but okay.
I have a question.
What?
Do you need help with anything since your hands are technically saws or no?
Don't patronize me. I am the captain of the town guard. I don't need help from anyone. And he kind of just like saws a table in half that's next to him.
That was really
He
smart.
kind of
Okay.
just does it.
He just kind of
does
does it. Yeah, he saws clean through it, but not like the whole thing, like half of it.
Okay.
Just kind of.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm gonna go ask someone else for directions.
Yeah.
See you later.
He opens the door and he kicks you out. Slams it behind you.
Can I walk back inside the house and tell him that was rude?
If you want to, you can.
Okay, I will, and then I'll just immediately leave afterwards.
Okay, so you open the door and he's still standing right there. He's going to attempt to kick you in the chest.
Okay, yeah, I still want to make my message very clear. So yeah, that's it. I'll make my message clear, and then I'll just try to leave. If he kicks me, then it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Okay.
What was for dinner? Looks like it's pretty tasty.
Lasagna.
Yum.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so he's gonna roll primary attack. Okay, so he is going to attempt to kick you.
Yikes.
What do you get?
Got 22.
22. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna try and dodge his kick or anything. I mean, I don't care. I just need to make my message clear. That's it.
Okay, so you're going to let him. You're not going to even try and defend.
I mean, I can. I will, I guess. I mean, I just kind of want to tell him that he was being rude, but
Yeah, I don't think he was the one being rude. That
he kind of kicked me. Kind of kicked me, and
I think he
Think I
actually
will.
did kick you.
yeah.
There's no kind
A lot of
of
kindness today. Didn't fully kick her.
Defense.
I mean, this is primary attack. This is actually like a weapon.
Oh, this should have been an unarmed strike.
Right.
Whatever. Same difference. I mean, it's the same modifier. They're both strength mods.
Did I already roll or no?
No, you did not.
Not yet.
Okay.
Wow.
good.
Kudos.
Yeah, so he kicks at you and you kind of just like thin yourself and the kick misses.
Good. Okay. And then did I tell him that he was being rude yet?
Can, go for it.
Yeah, you were being rude.
Yeah, watch how rude I can get. And he kind of revs up another chainsaw. He's like, if you don't get off of my doorstep right now, I am going to attack you.
Can I take 1 foot off his doorstep very slowly? And then I'll take the other one off.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And then after that, I will say toodaloos, try to be nicer next time, and then run away.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of standing there glaring at you as you run away from his house.
Okay, that's fine. Now I'm debating if I want to try and go in someone else's house yet. Yeah, I think I'm good. So, I don't think I need to do anything else. I think I'm good.
Okay, so we can just leave you kind of wandering around town after encountering the captain there. And we will go from there to Baroque and Ahabraham back at the tavern.
Oh,
I don't stretch.
oh,
I just get up.
oh. I can see these stretch.
I don't stretch.
Oh,
Lucas,
these old bones.
Lucas is like doing yoga when you guys get up. He's kind of just doing a downward dog.
He only does downward dog.
Yeah, it's the only one he knows how to do. Well, that and the tree. Those are like the two moves that he does.
Ew.
I'm going to
I'm gonna
immediately leave and go outside.
Hey, where you going, Ishmael?
I don't answer him.
I
Hey,
don't
buddy,
need-
where you going?
Don't answer him.
Hey, wait.
I don't wait.
Okay, so you walk out. Where are you going?
I'm going to the bank.
Going to the bank. All right. Okay. We will go with you then as you leave. So you head down the stairs from like the room you're in the tavern, and you come down, and the bartender is kind of putting dirt into a mug, and he gives you a knowing nod. Again, gets back to work, sudsing up the mugs.
Yeah, I go to the bank.
So you leave the tavern, and you're walking down Main Street, heading towards the bank. And you can see that there are a bunch of guards all around the bank right now. The front door has been blown up by the sticky bomb. There is, pools of blood from the corpses that were in front of the bank from the night before that are still there in front of the bank. And the inside of the bank is kind of burnt, and there's an acrid smell from the tar coming out. You can see the guards kind of investigating to see if there's any clues as to who the attackers last night were.
I'm gonna take off my eye patch and my hats, and I'm gonna slick back my hair with my saliva. And I'm gonna go up to the guards and say, "The name's John Smith, private investigator. I need to get through here." And I'll roll a deception or whatever it is.
Or below.
Sure. The guard will roll a sense motive.
Ooh, good bluff. See how a sense motive is. Wow, that was a 13 plus 7. That is good.
That ain't it. Yeah. So the guard's like, Smith, I thought you left the force years ago. What brought you back?
Case so tricky. I had to come out of retirement.
Well, damn it, we're glad to have you. Feel free to take a look around, see if you can find anything out that we missed.
I asked them if they've been smart enough to check the vault yet.
There's no evidence to appear that they got inside the vault. It looks like they didn't even make it past the room that connects to the vault and safety deposit box.
I scoff. I scoff before he's done. I say, "No evidence that you can see, Lieutenant. Give me the keys."
I don't have them, Smith. Yeah, you know how these things go. The bank is, they're doing their own internal investigation as well. They're not willing to turn it over to us. Anything that might be inside those vaults, they're going to get a look at it before we ever do.
I say, "Fair enough." I walk inside the bank.
Yeah, you head in and you can see like some crime scene guys, town guards that are still in their usual guard armor and regalia. But it's like a different color. It's like blue and yellow instead, and then there's a few of them just kind of with tape and stuff, just making outlines of where bodies were.
I tell them to head out. That I didn't take note of this investigation.
Oh, Smith, when did you get back to the force? I thought you'd retired years ago.
This tricky pickle got me out of retirement, boys. I just need the room for a few minutes. I just need the room.
From the back, there is an older grizzled guard with kind of like a salt and pepper haircut and a thick mustache. He's chomping on a cigar, and he hears you and turns around. He's like, "Smith, you blowhard! I can't believe you've come back after all this time. How do you do?" He's like, "I made commissioner now," and he extends his hand out for you to shake.
I shake his hand and say, "You old son of a bitch, how you doing?"
You know how it is. The bodies hit the floor, and then here I am.
They got you working crime scene now. Congratulations. You're a regular man after my own heart.
Yeah, well, you know, you always inspired me back in the day. The way you used to run point on cases like this.
So well, we're gonna do one more for old time's sake. If you wouldn't mind, I just need the room.
I can't give you the room, Smith. I gotta impress the higher ups. This is the first time that I've been able to handle a case like this all by myself.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can impress the higher ups because once I finish my investigation, I'm gonna let you take all the credit. I'm not here for the glory. I got hired as a private investigator. You know, my client's not worried about being the one who cracks the case. I can let you have that. I just need the room.
Smith, you know I love you, kid, but things are different now. You're not a part of the force anymore. You're a private investigator now. You gotta let me know. Who are you working for? Who are your clients?
So you know I can't do that. I say just one favor, maybe for old time's sake. You know. I look at him. I say, please. You understand? I need this. This is all I have in my life.
All right, Smith. Just because I owe you one for saving my ass back then, I'll give you the room for 5 minutes. That's it. You hear me?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's like, boys, let's go get a coffee. And kind of like rounds everybody up and heads out with them.
The second they leave, I start looting all the bodies. By my count, there's 8. So
there are 8 bodies.
Yeah, I'd like to take everything.
So you already looted 2 of them in the last session.
Yeah, but then yeah, okay, sure. So there's 6 remaining.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah. So you find 1,500 belly per body. So there's 6 of them.
9,000.
9,500. Yeah. Oh yeah, 9,000. You're right. Yeah, 9,000. And then you find 3 more short swords, 3 more flintlocks, and 3 ammo per body with the flintlock, so 9 ammo, 9 basic ammo.
11 and then short swords, 3 of those.
Yeah.
You're gonna carry all those back. I mean, unless you're leaving immediately.
I do have a backpack, Aaron.
He also picked up a duffel bag in the last session.
Oh, nice.
And you're updating all of this on Roll20, right? You're adding all these things to your inventory
no.
there. Okay, we'll do that. Can you do that like now? Just like update the Roll20 inventory to be reflective of the.
Maybe I'll do it later.
Do it now, because I'm going to be looking at it. Okay, so you lit all the bodies, you get all this stuff.
Where's my inventory?
I'll say it takes you about 2 minutes to kind of just like, cursory level, just kind of pat their pockets and see what's on their person. The guards don't carry, they all pretty much just have the same stuff on them, so it's not too difficult to search. I'll say it takes you 2 minutes. You have 3 minutes left of your.
Can I take a guard's uniform?
You can, but they will immediately notice that one of the bodies who they had been inspecting prior, that was clothed, now no longer is.
I'm going to take my key that I have to the back, and I'm going to open up the.
So you don't have those keys anymore. Lucas left those keys when you fled in the last session.
I'm going to pick those keys up from where he left them.
I mean, they're gone at this point. The guards have already arrived and started doing. They found the keys right away.
I don't know about that. I don't know if like when I.
Oh, I know. I know.
Well, somebody knows.
Got 3 minutes. I don't know. That was kind of what I wanted to do. I guess I'll go back to the back of the room again.
So yeah, you head back into the bank, and the door that leads back there is unlocked right now, just because the guards are kind of going in and out. So yeah, you walk back there, and you can see the remnants of the tar that burned last you were here, and kind of some cuts in the ground and the walls and bullet holes here and there. You can kind of still see the blanket and the 2 swords that you stuck in the wall left there from the battle before. There's tape up all over the area.
I'm gonna take my 2 swords back.
Okay.
We get 7 swords.
He's
How
got
are the
like a duffel bag just full of swords at this point.
Yeah. How is the bank vault locked?
You can't even get into the bank vault. Like there's 2 doors that go to the vault deposit boxes, and they're both like solid like metal doors that are locked.
I guess I'll go back up to the lobby.
So you have 2 minutes left at this point.
I'll just leave early. I'll go outside.
So
Outside.
you walk out and you see all the town guards there, you know, kind of having coffee and donuts there outside. And the commissioner sees you come out and he's like, Smith, what did you find? Do you have any hot clues for us?
I say, yeah, a few. This is an easy one.
Why don't you shed some light on the case then, you son of a bitch?
I look at him and I say, well, my initial impression, the guard's lost. Did you figure that one out yet?
Yeah, we found that out about an hour ago.
All right,
It was
we get
inconclusive at first, but we got there.
get this one. They burned some tar in the back room.
Ah, we were wondering what it was that burned back there.
Mm-hmm. And I've done you a favor, and I'll tell you one more thing. They didn't use short swords to pin a blanket. The blanket just stayed there on its own. I don't know how.
I don't know, Smith. I myself personally inspected those swords this morning.
I'll tell you what. Smoke and mirrors. Everyone knows you got to inspect them a little more close than that.
Do you want to roll me a bluff?
Not particularly, but I guess I will. Let's see if Laney can strike twice here.
Oh, he's just a step less than you. Well, still possible.
Well,
Maybe. Yep, it is. Good job.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, well, you know what? You learn something new every day on the force.
and I say, you want to keep an eye out for pirates. And I said, if I had to hazard a guess on who this one was, I look around. I kind of motion to get closer.
Kind of leans in.
Say it's between 2 people. That broad who works front desk for Lori, or Mark Cuban and his brother. I've got it on good authority that those 2 were out gallivanting last night having drinks. You never know what those 2 boys could be up to. And that lady from Lori's office, she's a bad seed, I'll tell you that. Looks like her handiwork if I had to guess.
Smith, you always come out of nowhere with these oddball suggestions. So you think the sharks are involved, huh? You realize the implications this could have.
Oh, I realize the implications. Don't you worry.
All right, Smith, you've never done us wrong before. I'll look into it and see what I can find.
Well, then I turn to her, I say, one last thing.
Yeah, what is it?
Can I borrow 10,000 belly? You know I'm good for it.
Smith, you've never paid me back a single time in my life. It's worth a shot, though, old friend.
I laugh when I hit him on the back and I say, all right, can I at least bum a cigarette?
He's like, yeah, smoke for old time's sake. And he hands you over a cigar.
I ask him for a light.
Yeah, he gives you a light.
I smoke one. I smoke one puff and I throw it in the ocean. This does not bring me pleasure any longer.
Yeah, he's like, wow, you really are a changed man, John Smith.
I walk away. I don't say anything else.
Yeah, as you're walking away, you just kind of, a couple of the newer recruits come up and they're like, Commish, who is that? And he's like, a legend, that's who.
I'm gonna go to Tinker.
Okay, so you're heading over to Tinker. We'll cut there, and we will go back to Baroque in the Cyclops. So we're going back to you just as Ahabraham has left the room, and it's you and Lucas there. Lucas is still doing downward dog, and you're stretching after waking up.
I say, Lucas, quit doing all that lame stuff. Let me teach you a real yoga pose. And I attempt to teach Lucas the crane pose.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you roll me a dex check on how well you can execute it.
It says 13.
All right. Yeah. So you whip into crane stance. Lucas is like, oh wow, very impressive.
And I'm like, this is the easiest avenue to go into firefly pose.
Okay, and why don't you show him what that looks like?
Like this.
Okay, so you say, and this is the easiest way to go into firefly pose, and immediately just kind of eat shit and hit the ground.
And then I go into downward dog.
And Lucas is like, oh, is that how you make that transition? Wow. And he starts trying to mimic the moves that you've shown. He goes into crane and then smacks his face on the floor and then goes to the downward dog from there. And he's like, yeah, this really gets the blood flowing.
Hey, just like a young me, you know that, Lucas? I mean, that's textbook right there.
All right, thanks, Cap. Hey, I'm glad we got out of this whole bank vault thing all right. I was kind of touch and go there for a minute.
Yeah, I think so too. See ya. And then I leave.
Where are you going? And he starts following after you, and he's like, do you know where the rest of the crew is? I haven't seen a couple people in a while now. I mean, obviously I've seen you and Ishmael here recently, but I haven't seen Bak-Koi in a while. Do you know where he is?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go do. I was gonna go look for Bak-Koi. You can come with me with this one.
Okay.
I mean, they were there when I
take him by the neck, and I give him
my
my
name.
And I'm like, come on, little young chap.
Yeah, and Lucas he doesn't love the noogie, but he'll accept it, and he's like, yeah, all right, okay. And the two of you leave the tavern and head out. So where are you going?
Well, let's see. I was at the dock last night, right? So I wouldn't assume he'd be there. No, I guess I'd probably just run the main strip because I was all through the back alley last night. I didn't see him. So I'm just gonna, I guess, walk up to the whalery from the tavern, and then I'll kind of check everywhere along the way.
Okay. So as you leave the tavern, Lucas is carrying his ceramic vase that he bought the day before. And he's you're just kind of walking along the main strip. And he's like, hey, Cap, is that our ship over there by the whalery? I couldn't find it last night after I bought the vase. I was trying to deposit it in my quarters. Is that our ship over there?
Because why do you have that base?
I liked it.
What are you gonna put in that base?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's our ship over there.
All right, great. I don't know. Do you think Bak-Koi's waiting for us on the ship? I mean, we should probably take it back to the main dock, right? I don't know if we're allowed to just kind of keep it here ad nauseum.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
You take it back. I'm gonna talk to a buddy in the whalery.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So the two of you guys walk up to the whalery. Lucas heads onto the ship, and he starts getting ready to navigate it back towards the dock. What do you want to do from there?
I'm gonna go in the whalery and find Mark Cuban.
So you walk into the whalery, and you can kind of see a line of people there at the front desk waiting to, purchase or sell whales or to put in requests for specific whale parts, or, the many happenings that go on here at the trade hub that is the whalery.
I give a whistle and I go, hey, VIP coming through.
Okay, and you can see someone dressed like a butler almost kind of they walk out from the shadows, and he says, hello, sir. Who are you here to see?
Here to see the good one, not the bad one.
Tells me nothing, young man. What is your name?
My name is Baroque.
And do you have a last name, Sir Baroque?
Yeah, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
That's Mr. Obama to you. Where's
he's
Cuban
kinda-
at?
He says, "You said you're a VIP. In what way are you a very important person to this business?"
Look, I don't have to explain my relationship with Cuban to you. It's kind of off and on, you know.
Oh,
touch and
indeed
go.
you do. If you want access to the Shark Tank.
Look, buddy. But Cuban's a very powerful man. I don't think you want to get in between me and this man. But what me and him have is something beyond your comprehension, old man. I advise you to let me through.
And I advise you to go through the proper steps if you want to meet one of the sharks. I would tell you,
What are the
Mark
proper
Cuban
steps?
is not a man to trifle with. If you are indeed an important guest of his, then he would allow you access to the tank. But I'm not seeing your name on any lists.
What list do you have?
I have a list of everyone who all the sharks has given admittance to enter the tank and speak with them.
That bitch.
If your name's not on the list, I can't just let you in willy-nilly. You need to wait in line like everyone else.
Okay, I wait in line like everybody else. But I'm mad about it.
Yeah, so you'll be waiting in line at the whalery then. And we'll cut from you there, and we will go to Bak-Koi on the ship of the Clapback Pirates. So last we left you, Chloe Lynn had just escorted you from Captain Vixen's quarters, and you were heading to the med bay.
Is the med bay still on the ship?
It's on the ship, yep. So
Okay.
you leave the second floor of the ship where the captain's quarters were, and you're heading down to like the galley of the ship, like past like the main floor, like into like the belly of the ship. And you head down there, and Chloe brings you into the med bay, and she says, "Here's our med bay. If you need to get yourself patched up, there's a doctor and some nurses in there that can help you out."
Oh, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your help, Chloe.
Yeah, if you need me, you can find me out on the spoke deck. And she takes a big inhale of her cigarette and leaves.
What can I see around me right now?
Yeah, so as you walk in, you can see a med bay. There's like 6, what would you call it? Like cots. There's 6 cots set up throughout the room with like little, like, you know, like dividers like you would see in a hospital, like the curtains or whatever, kind of dividing the cots. And there is, looks like there's 2 nurses and 1 person that is in like a white, like doctor's like lab coat there. In the med bay, there's a couple of the cots are occupied by people who appear to be injured, and there's just kind of, you know, a couple stations with medical supplies and stuff like that throughout.
I take it these are all women, yes?
They're all women, yes, correct.
Okay. Is there a certain smell in the air? Or does it smell kind of clean?
Yeah, it smells like, you know, like alcohol, like hand sanitizer. You know, the place is clearly sanitized regularly, and you can like, it smells like a hospital.
Okay. Does anybody walk up to me?
Yeah, as Chloe brings you in, you can see that you kind of have caught the attention of the person in like the doctor's coat in the back. And as Chloe leaves, they walk up to you, and she says, "Hello, how may I help you?"
Hello, yes. I seem to be a little bit injured, and I was escorted here by Chloe. If I could, I'd like to get patched back up, please.
Certainly, we can help. Are you a new member of the crew?
I haven't decided on that one yet. I'm just. I've had a long night, and my head's all over the place.
Well, not to fret, my dear. We've all been in situations such as that before. I'll get you right as rain and send you on your way. Take a
thank you.
seat over here, please. And she gestures to one of the cots.
I take it I'm still my large size, right? How does that compare to the cot?
Yeah, you're still large. They have like 1 cot in the room that is made specifically for like larger people such as yourself. So there is one that is like, you know, reinforced and large enough for you to
Sure.
to sit on and, you know, not
Okay.
break.
Great.
Yeah, so you take a seat on the cot, and she heads off and has a nurse prepare like a couple things for you. Yeah, so she has a nurse prepare a couple things, and she comes back over with like some bandages and like like I don't know, like antiseptic stuff and whatever. And she gets you all like cleaned up and bandaged and all the good stuff. And then she brings out like a little bowl with some suckers in it. And she's like, "You can take one."
I ask, do you have any kelp or seaweed flavored lollipops by chance?
You're just in luck. I have one kelp left, dearie.
And she pulls out a kelp lollipop and hands it over to you.
Thank you. And I put it in my mouth.
All right, great. And she says,
There you are. You can head out, and you're all good to go. If you need anything in the future, just let me know.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Cheerio.
Bye. And then while I'm still in there, I'm assuming I can kind of leave my own leisure.
Yep.
I do like a I don't know if it's a spot or just kind of see what my full surroundings are. Like, is there any equipment that I could possibly snag or any wallets, purses?
"Where you're sitting? No, it's just like an empty cot and like a little table next to the cot. There's really nothing that you would be able to grab."
Okay. In that case, I start to head on out to the main deck and to keep my eye out for any one-handed or two-handed weapons that are just lying about that I could possibly snag.
Okay, yeah, you head out of the med bay, and there is a hallway in front of you. Off to your left, as you know, would be the stairwell that leads back up to the main deck of the ship, and you don't know what's off to your right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the main deck then.
So you head back up to the main deck, and you're back on like the deck of the ship, where it's kind of like a nightclub. There's like a bar off to like the starboard side of the ship, and there's just kind of people all around, just dancing and music playing. There's some people just having a conversation.
This is also like at 10 in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking that.
Yeah, it's a party.
Okay. Can I like roll a spot to see if there's any loose weaponry? Loose weaponry.
Go for it.
Why cannot I spot? Oh, that didn't go that far. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't really see anything.
Okay, that's fine. I try to make my way back towards where the captain was and try to personally thank her if I can.
Yeah, so you head back to where you had seen Chloe Lynn bring you before, the staircase that led up to the second floor of the ship. But there are like two members of the crew standing there, and they each have like a pole arm on them. And as you come closer, they kind of like cross the pole arms like over the entryway to the door, and they say, "Sorry, little miss, we can't allow you to enter without a higher-ranking member of the crew with you. The second floor is off limits to most people if you're on deck."
Okay. I look at them and kind of look sad, but then I ask one of them, it's like, well, can you at least deliver a message for me?
Certainly, we can do that. Who is it going to?
If you could please pass the message on to Captain Vixen, I just want to give her, my name's Bak-Koi, my sincerest gratitude towards her about her taking me in quickly and fixing me up, and I greatly appreciate all that she's done for me.
We can certainly pass that along.
I thank you. And then I head down to the bar.
Okay, yeah, you head down to the bar, and you can see it's it's still pretty early in the morning. It's probably about like halfway full. Like it's not
Sure,
at capacity or anything. There's a few people kind of just like hanging out and having a little like morning cocktail, like a mimosa or something, and a light a little food item from the menu or whatever. Just kind of hanging out. It's not too rowdy.
Yeah, I motioned to the barkeep there. Oh, barkeep.
Yes, master.
All right, is this a male or female? Can I ask?
Oh, it's a woman.
Great. I say, what's the charge for a kelp tail, perchance?
Kelp tail will run you 800 belly, master.
I think it's okay. I say, do you guys have tabs perchance? I plan on ordering here often.
No, we don't, my large master. This kind of establishment is here purely just to rake in the profits.
And I pout, and then I say, all right, thanks anyway. And then leave and like once again look for any loose weapons if I can.
You're looking for what?
Loose weapons.
Yeah, you don't see me.
Okay. My HP is that at 16 then, or
Yeah, you're back up to 16 now. Yeah, you've been patched up your field.
okay, then I'm gonna get off the ship and attempt to roll a search for anything that looks familiar to me, whether that be a ship, a person, anybody I've come in contact with off the ship. So that's fine.
Yeah, as you get off, you can see, kind of looking around, you can see, you recognize your Jolly Roger, like your ship, you can see is kind of coming back to the harbor from the direction of the whaler. You can see it's midway back to the harbor by now.
Great. Am I able to spot who's currently manning the ship?
You cannot, no, still too far away.
Okay. I'm gonna dip my toes into the water off of one of the decks and see if I can interact with any of the fishes, just to casually chat, and that'll be all for me.
Sure. So you poke your head under the water, and there's a couple fish just kind of swimming around. They're like, "Whoa, check out the big girl."
I say, yeah, that's me. How's life?
Yeah, I'll say. It's all right for a little fish like me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go swim a little bit more, and I continue to swim.
So you keep swimming along.
Yeah, just keep swimming.
Yeah, you see a couple other little fishes.
I pat them all on the head as I pass by.
Oh, you're so big.
As you swim away, they're like, "Wow, look at that big fish."
And I look back and smile.
All right. We will cut there. And we'll head back to May. So May, you last had just left the captain of the guard's house, and you're just walking around the streets. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go over to the dock. Can I do that?
Sure.
Can I try and spot the ship? Can I roll for that?
Sure, go for it.
How's the towels going?
Oh, they're going.
That's good. Feeling cool?
Cool as I can. I'm gonna have to throw this one back in the freezer here a little bit.
Right. I think those are the only two you got around that size.
Oh no, I have a bunch
Oh.
more. These are just the only two that I'm using right now.
I see.
Toby, search or spot?
Spot.
Okay. I don't think I have it. Do I have spot?
Just roll a D20 minus one. Yeah, you don't see anything.
What? You don't,
You don't-
I don't see it?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of walk into the harbor, looking around for the ship, and you can see that it's not there.
Okay. Can I go up to, okay. Can I go in one of these houses and actually no, not go in, knock on their door. Knock on the door, yeah.
Sure. So I mean, sure. So yeah, you go up and knock on the door. Yeah, they answer. So somebody answers and he's like, "Oh, who are you?"
I'm me. And yeah.
What do you want?
What?
What do you want?
Oh, I want inside your house.
Slams the door.
Okay. I'll go to his neighbor's house.
Okay. Knock on the door. Let's see if they answer. No answer.
Please, no. I'll go to the neighbor's house.
See if they answer.
Come on,
Nope.
please.
Wow.
No. Next neighbor's house.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I honestly just want to ask everyone if I can go in. Yes.
Okay, yeah, they answer. He's like, what can I help you with?
Oh, can I come inside your house?
Just slams the door in your face.
Why is everyone being so mean to me?
You're asking
Okay,
stupid questions.
You're asking a dumb question.
Okay, I'll knock on the neighbors of their house.
Yeah, nobody answers.
Nobody does?
Nobody answers.
Did you say no one? No one answers. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go down to this cafe down here, or whatever it is, and yeah, I'll just go inside there. And I'll ask the owner.
What cafe? What do you mean, like Guccino's?
The food place that there is.
Yeah, Guccino's. They're not open right now. It's still in the morning. They don't open until like 2 p.m.
Wait, don't I have their keys still?
You do have the keys.
I do. Can I open up the house?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to, you can.
I would like to. I'll open up the house or the place, and I will. I'll take
Okay,
one
well-
cent from the cash register.
Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so you open the door and you walk into Gugino's, and they're closed right now, but as soon as you walk in, you can hear like music playing in the background. It's like that's playing in the background. And you can kind of hear like sound coming from the kitchen. Like it sounds as if someone is like cooking something right now. You don't see anyone in the main dining room, but there is one table that has a candle lit at it and is set.
Okay. I'll walk over and I'll be like, "Hey, you guys open?" To the person that's over there.
Yeah, somebody hears you from the back and they stop cooking. And out from the back walks a larger Italian man. He is wearing a pinstripe suit. He's got a bald head. It looks like he's, like older, like mid-40s or so. And he's like, what are you doing here in our restaurant?
Oh, well, the doors were unlocked and I thought you guys were open. So I thought
I know for a fact that's not true. I locked him myself. And he pulls out a dagger. He pulls out a dagger and he's like, "What are you doing in my establishment?"
Look at the door. It's unlocked. How do you think I would have been able to come in otherwise?
And after you say that, you can see him transform. Like the shape of his body kind of changes, and he grows black and white fur like across his body. His face kind of elongates into like a snout, and he turns around and like lifts up like the back of like his blazer that he's wearing, and he shoots out a stream of liquid at you. Roll initiative for me.
Roll a what?
It's
Initiative.
Giuseppe Berlusconi.
You're entering combat.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Hey, free my girl Chrissy. She ain't done nothing wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong. I can't find initiative.
It's in your primary skills. The attack and defense and all that.
It should be at the top of your sheet.
Oh, okay, there it is.
I'm also gonna recommend. I mean, I guess you're going first, but I'm gonna recommend when he hits you, you take a 15 and just not attack. That's what I recommend if you want to do it. Anyway, you move first.
Yeah, so he attacks you here, so this is gonna happen before anything.
Oh, so she's surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I'll just say, I'm like, can I just be like, I'm sorry. I thought you guys were open.
No. Nope.
Why? So now I have to go.
You have to roll defense. He's attacking you.
Oh, what's that? Mimi, defense, right.
Okay, so yeah, so he hits you. The stream of liquid that he spews out from his behind, it hits you in the eyes, kind of stinging your eyes and blinding you. So you are blinded now for the next round. I'll tell you exactly what that does.
What's this box doing?
What box?
Do you not see a green box?
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier. That's from like the last encounter here.
Okay, that's fine.
Play frogs. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, so you're blinded. What that means is you cannot see. You take a -2 penalty to all defense rolls. You lose your dex bonus to defense. You move at half speed, and you take a -4 penalty on search checks and on most strength and dex-based skill checks. All checks and activities that rely on vision, like reading and spot checks, automatically fail. All opponents are considered to have total concealment, so you have a 50% mischance. And you'll remain blinded for a time. Characters that do remain blinded for a time grow accustomed to these drawbacks and can overcome some of them. So you're blind. And it is your turn.
Okay. Can I try and reach into my pockets and get that one telephone that he gave me and try and call him?
No, it's one way.
You can try, but it's a one-way. Then the Mushi doesn't make outgoing calls. It only receives calls from Benedictus.
Yeah, I'll just not do that. I'll try and escape. Yeah. What do I have to roll for that?
Well, you're blind, so I'm gonna say you don't know which direction you're going. So.
Noise. I will. I'll. Can I just? I'll try and attack him, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So whip. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, okay, so the thing is, you're not in range to hit him with a whip. You're like pretty far away from him. So I mean, you can attempt to run towards him before you make the attack, which is what I assume you would do. But I'm going to. You would only have half movement speed, so you normally would be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally would be able to get there, but you actually can't even run all the way up to him. So like the furthest you could run would be like up here. But I'm gonna roll to see if you even go in the right direction.
Well, she has run. That's one for her feats. She has run, I do believe.
Which does what?
I have to double check because I don't have run, but I can look it up.
Let me take a look at it. Run. You move 5 times your normal speed.
I don't think she's able to attack though because I think it's a special skill or whatever.
Yeah, I think run would be like you have to forego your standard action to do it. Like it doesn't just quintuple your move speed. It would be like you have to use that as your standard action.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's as far as you get, and you swing at him, but he's just too far away. You don't hit him.
Okay.
And so we'll go back to his turn, and he's like, "I can't believe the nerve of some people." Actually, that's not his voice. I can't believe the nerve of some people just walking into my establishment trying to waltz around as if they own the place. Who do you think I am? I'm Giuseppe Berlusconi of the Berlusconi family. You don't give me no respect around here. And he is going to take another attack at you here.
Wait. Something just happened to your computer. Okay.
I
Okay.
recommend taking a 10.
A what?
A 10.
Hey.
Just saying.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so he shoots at you. You are blind. So as far as your defense rolls go, you take a -2 defense and you lose your dex bonus to defense. So -2 takes you to 13, and your dex bonus is 2. So you lose another 2, so that's 11. So yeah, it still misses. Yep, that misses. And he is going to kind of like loop around here and get off to the side while you're still blind. And then pass back to you. As it goes back to your turn, you kind of rub your eyes and you blink a few times, and you are starting to, your vision that was like dark before is now kind of coming back to you, and you're able to kind of like
Okay,
look
so
around
what'd
and
you
see
say?
what's up.
What'd you say he just did?
He just like scurried around over here and like got over to the side of you.
Pretty large to scurry.
Yeah?
He does.
Okay. Wait, so can I so would you so can I call the
No.
the one
we-
dude
No,
on the phone?
we already went over this. No, you cannot. You can't make calls on your dented mission. It's just to receive calls.
Okay, I'll just try and attack him then. Attacks.
Wow.
Sorry. one second. Okay, so he's gonna roll defense. Okay, cool. Okay, so he rolled defense and you hit him, but he has 1 DR, so he takes no damage. Okay, and do you want to move at all? Well, I guess you have to move up to him to paper cutter. That's like a physical attack. So you moved up here. You can try and move away again, but you will prompt an opportunity attack. That's something that I'm doing now. I realized I kind of like forgot to do it the first couple sessions. So opportunity attacks are a thing now. Essentially, the way that an opportunity attack works is if you are standing next to an enemy, or if you would pass by them while you're moving, they will get an opportunity to take a free attack against you. So like if you're up here next to this guy and you try to like walk away from him, he gets a free attack on you like as you try to do that. And it works the other way as well. You know, if enemies attempt to move away from you, you will get an opportunity attack on them.
Okay.
All right, so you
I'll
want
just do
to
it. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so it goes back to Giuseppe's turn. And he's like, Wow, how rude! I can't believe you would. I can't believe you try and attack me in my own establishment. He takes another shot at you.
Love how he keeps saying this. You know, he keeps trying to attack me too. So, character
Rolls are super
sheet.
low at least.
I know.
I don't. What about crowd?
Wow. That's not even her top defense. Pretty good. It's one away.
Yeah. So yeah, that misses again. So he misses, and it is your go.
I'll use paper cutter. I just need to go down and okay, right there.
Okay. He'll roll defense.
Yikes.
Yeah, so he defends against that, and just kind of like, you swing at him, and he kind of like, he has a bushy like skunk tail that he uses to like swat your arm out of the way. And after swatting your arm out of the way, he positions himself and he takes another shot at you.
Is Chrissy still blinded?
No, she's no longer blind.
Okay.
Okay, well that is a roll.
I need a good one for this one, or I'm gonna get hit.
do.
So
Thinking like a 16 or higher. No, 17 or higher.
So yeah, so he smacks your arm out of the way with his tail, turns around and just lets rip like a mean shot of concentrated stink that hits you. It covers you in a very potent smell and knocks you unconscious. And you are knocked out again.
nice.
Oh, was
Alright.
that after DR?
Yeah, that's 8 damage, and then her DR is 2, so it still does 6, which knocks her out. She only had 5 HP.
Oh, really? Yikes.
Yep, so you are knocked out again, and we will go from
Nice.
there.
I don't know what I did to deserve this. I literally just walked in.
I literally
Actually-
just kept trying to break into people's houses and do dumb shit
How she only have 5 HP though?
because she was in a prison cell overnight. They didn't treat her.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so we will go from there back to Ahabraham. Ahabraham, you have just left the crime scene at the bank after John Smith offered his fantastic private eye advice to the commish, and you're on your way out now.
Karma, you know. You know what? I'd like to go dashing back to the crime scene really quick.
Okay. Just as like the commish was talking to like the younger recruit, he's like, "Commish, who is that?" He's like, "That's a legend." You know, as you like walk off into the sunset, you quickly like turn around on a dime and sprint back towards them.
I say, I've thought about it some more. It can only be that broad from the reception for his office. I don't think it's Smart Cuban.
All
I'm
right,
not
Smith.
gonna pursue that.
What leads you to this conclusion? Lay out your detective work.
I tell him a true magician never reveals his secrets, and then I walk away. I'm going to Tinker this time for sure.
Where are you going?
Tinker.
Oh, to Tinker. That's right. Yeah. So you walk into Tinker, and as you head in, they're kind of just like, so the store is kind of devoted to people who like to like invent stuff or maybe tinker around with machinery. It is kind of a shop that is very clear in what it does based on its name. So there's like tools all around. There's like, materials, different types of like metals, and, wood and different things like that. And you walk in, and the speckled man behind the counter waves to you and says, "Welcome to our store, sir. How may I help you today?"
Say I'd like to start off by selling some wares.
But of course, what do you have to sell to us?
7 short swords, and 4 flintlocks.
Well, the flintlocks I could take off your hand, as those are rife for tinkering. The swords, on the other hand, I think you may have to go to soldier to sell wares such as those.
Sure. How much will I get for the 4 flintlocks?
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me just check and see how much those are worth. It's kind of flipping through like a book that he has there. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll mute her, don't worry.
He says, I can give you 40,000 per gun.
Deal.
That's so much.
That is apparently what they're worth.
That is
So
really a flintlock.
going to add 160,000 belly to my inventory.
God.
Yeah, ranged weapons are worth a lot of money.
Yeah, and you guys wanted to give this guy 100% of the whale.
Fuck off. How about
Saying.
that? One of us earned it. Any
There's
event,
McDuck over here.
so I'm going to be at 172,000.
Look at that. Hey, Abraham has money.
Now, what will he do with it? That's the question, right?
I will now go to soldier and sell my short swords. 6
I know I'm not near you, but it'd be really kind if I could just have one of those short swords.
Will you buy it for me?
How much you? Well, I want to see how much the soldier's
Yeah,
selling you for.
we're gonna see how much you're gonna give me for it.
Yeah, I mean, I would also point out that you guys are not in game.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, so the short swords go for 10,000 a pop.
God.
I guess I
Yeah.
don't know that Aaron wants one, so I'm just gonna sell all 6.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so I'll go down to 1 and 1.
What are you doing? One of each? Keep a flintlock, keep a short sword?
Sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
I'm gonna go down to 1 and 1. Flintlock short sword.
Okay, fair enough.
Did 10,000 each?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna add another 60,000.
By the way, Chris, I have you muted because you were loud on your end.
So I'm at 232,000.
What?
Just saying there's a lot of noise, so I muted you.
Let's update some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Tinker. Well, first I'm gonna ask, while I'm there, I'm gonna ask to see the inventory at Soldier.
Yeah. Give me a second. I know I sent this before. Let me just pull it up again. Soldier. This. So this is what Soldier is. Thank you so much.
Did you send it?
It's in Discord.
God damn. Okay. This
Did
is
you already buy a
Soldier.
trident?
Oak.
Oak.
Can you give me the damage on Trident?
No. Metagame much? No, you can buy it and find out how much it does.
Okay. How much is the ammo?
Let's find out. So basic ammo.
Chainmail is armor, yes? Is that the first armor we've seen?
Accurate, yes.
Nice.
Sorry, 1 second here. Let's see, ammo. Basic ammo is 1,000 per ammo.
That's not too bad. What am I currently wearing? Nothing. Okay, how much is the chainmail?
Chainmail will run you 40,000.
I'll buy it.
Right.
You should also buy some medical kits.
Shut the fuck up, Justin.
Not that I'm there, but you know, I've saved your life a few times with them.
What is a sling staff?
What does it sound like?
Well, it's not like a staff used to sling things, but like what things would I sling?
whatever you can fit in the staff.
How do I know it fits in?
I'll tell you.
Okay, how much is that?
The sling staff is okay, 5,000.
I'll take that too. So I'm at 45 plus I'm getting 9 basic ammo, so I'm gonna be at 54. How much is the musket?
The musket runs 40,000.
What's a trade-off? One flintlock for one musket?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, it seems like the musket would do more damage. I don't see any advantage to just not having that and selling my other flintlock. I mean, I can sell my flintlock for 40,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll buy the musket. And if once you tell me the damage, I'll just either sell it back or do nothing.
Then no returns.
But I can sell the flintlock.
Yep.
But I can sell the musket to Taylor.
They're all owned by the same parent company.
Let me also
They're all an affiliate of Mr. Wonderful's brand.
Okay, great.
Um,
As long as it's not Lori.
No, it's not worth.
What's my current damage on the flintlock?
You can check.
so is he selling this back at full price or is he selling it back at half price?
It's less than half price.
Okay, so you're telling me that flintlock's worth more than 80,000.
Yeah, because it's like a one-handed weapon. It's like you could have like, you know, a sword and a flintlock dual wielding
Sure.
that way. While there's like a musket or like a rifle is like a two-handed weapon, so they're worth
1d6.
less.
Okay.
I guess that's pretty good. Okay, well I won't buy the musket then. I'll just buy the chainmail armor. The 9 bullets and the staff.
The medical kits?
Are you keeping track of all this in Roll20?
I'm about to. How much are the medical kits while I'm thinking about it?
Yeah, check.
Also, how much armor do you have already? Because didn't you pickpocket armor?
No, I didn't pick
Oh,
up.
No,
I think medical kits are the only thing that can heal us. Right? Because heal
medical
doesn't heal
kits
us at all.
are 5,000 apiece.
That's a good question, actually. Are medical kits the only thing that heals us in battle?
I'm pretty sure that is. 'Cause heal doesn't,
Yeah,
like-
medical kits are basically just like health potions.
Yeah.
Like in D&D, like there's other stuff that can heal you, but med kits are just like the basic.
I'm at 54. I'll take 3 med kits. I'll be at 69,000. I am at 232 minus 69 is 153.
Or 163? Question mark?
Well, yeah, sorry, 163. And I'll add all that to my inventory.
You get the chainmail?
I did. So
Are you gonna be wearing the chainmail when you come back to see us?
Yes, I'm gonna be wearing it as soon as I buy it because I have no other armor.
Nice.
3 med kits. Sling staff. I want to go to Tinker next. See what they have.
Are you still a soldier?
I'm still a soldier, yeah.
Or wouldn't they sell the same thing then?
No.
Okay, so you bought all this stuff. The bespectacled guy inside, or no, you're inside soldier right now, right? So yeah, the guy behind the counter is like, always happy to meet a great customer such as yourself. Would you like to sign up for Mr. Wonderful's Freemium Plus plan?
I just leave.
Come back soon.
See, I don't say anything. I'm just gonna go to Tinker.
Okay, so you put the chainmail on. I'm gonna have you do some edits to your stats real quick, just for having the armor on.
Okay. 1 second. Sure. Whenever you're ready.
So
What
you
am I
get a
editing?
+4 to your defense rolls.
So go to
Nice.
defense. +4.
+4, yeah.
The bonus should say 4 on it.
Yes.
Can
then
it be
you-
+2? Or is it
no,
like an additional plus?
It's +4 as the defense bonus for chainmail
Okay.
armor.
Okay.
Do I have
And then
a
you
total of
take
6?
you take a minus. Well, wait. What do you? Just look at it. Yeah, that's fine.
Six.
Wait, what are you saying?
You said I'm at 4. I'm at 6.
You're at 4. That's what you should be at. Why did you have a 2 there before?
No, I didn't have a 2. I earned
Yeah,
something about
so-
2.
No, you should be at 4 bonus defense.
Okay.
But then all of your secondary skills that are dex or strength based get a -5 bonus to them.
All of my primary or my secondary?
All your secondary skills that are strength or dex based get a -5.
Now, the only reason why I say if it's +4 or +2 is just because is it +4 to defense or is it +4 just to defense rolls? Like,
+4 to defense rolls.
okay, so, but would that only be a +2 modifier?
Nope, it's a +4.
Okay.
Oh man, my ride. Don't you hate that? That's done. Is that all?
It's not done. You also take -5 to jump and to climb.
I didn't see those.
I'll just do it
Oh,
for
they're
you.
there. Okay, thanks.
Cool. And did you already equip your chainmail?
Well, I must be because I just edited everything, right?
Well, you didn't put it in your body armor.
Oh. I don't know.
Body armor.
And I am.
I wonder if this automatically applies it. Let's check that. Roll me a defense roll real quick. I want to see if it'll double up on this, or if this, like, just putting the body armor in here will automatically just kind of apply it across the board. 26. So let's see. +5, +4, +5.
One.
Okay, yeah, so it does automatically apply it. Roll me a climb as well. Or actually, no, never mind. It definitely won't. Never mind. Okay, cool. So that works then. I will just take your defensive bonus off so it doesn't double apply. Cool. Okay, we're all good to go there. So you are all good stat wise. And you
Why does
got,
my leather boots and other stuff do absolutely nothing?
because it just doesn't. Like, leather armor doesn't give you any, or no, I guess it gives you +1 defense bonus.
Because can I edit that?
Oh wait, what do you have? It's only certain pieces of leather gear.
Leather
that actually do
boots.
anything.
Leather pants.
Pants do
Yeah,
nothing, boots do nothing, gloves do nothing, head does nothing. It's only like, so yeah, the defense bonus is only for the chest armor.
Oh, what a joke.
So they're just for fashion, if anything else.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Tinker then.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk into Tinker and the bespeckled man is like, "Oh, you're back. Welcome back."
I say I've got coins, he's got wares.
Khajiit has coin if you have where.
Yeah, he's got wares. Let's see what he's got. Give me a second. Here's what this guy has.
What do you mean payload?
Exactly what it sounds like.
I don't know what that is.
These are components to set traps.
Right, so what's a payload?
The payload would be like the thing that actually is going to do any kind of damage in a trap.
Like ammo, right? Kind of.
I mean, like that. It's like, you know, if you were to set up a C4 explosive, it would be the plastic explosive is the payload. The rest of the apparatus is just there to, you know, allow the thing to do what it needs to do damage.
Right.
How much are the plate trap triggers?
Let's find out. The plate trap triggers are 25,000 apiece.
No. How much is elm?
Elm it is 350 belly per pound.
Is that an orange?
I will buy 10 pounds of elm.
10 pounds of elm, so you will owe 3,500 belly.
That's right. Where would I go to get rope or string?
I believe that there was. Yeah, there was somebody in the market that sells that, but I mean, you don't know that, but that
Do I
would
know
probably.
there's a market?
Huh?
Do I know that there exists a market?
You've never been there.
No. I asked the shopkeepers if anybody sells rope or string around here.
Yes, I'm sure there's probably some sort of vendor here in the kingdom that would sell common items such as those.
Do you know where I might find those?
I think a good bet to wager would be in the market to the northeast side of town.
Say thanks. I pay him for the elm.
And he says, and he kind of like gestures to the tip jar.
No. Actually, I ask him who he works for.
I, of course, work for Mr. Wonderful. He owns this conglomerate of stores here on the main strip.
I give him 100 belly for them for his troubles.
Thank you very much.
I go to the market.
Okay.
You're not gonna stop a spy or a tailor.
No, I'm not shooting those.
Okay. We'll cut there, and we will go back to Baroque. He's been waiting in line at the whalery this whole time. And you are finally up to the front of the line. So you get to the front of the line, and the guy says, how can I help you?
I say, yeah, I want to schedule a visit for the sharks. I have a product I'd like to sell.
Okay, and what are you selling?
I'm going to be selling a whaling hook. I don't want to give too much away, but it's got some nice innovative design elements in it.
Well, okay, and what's the name of your company?
Baroque Works.
Okay, and will you be pitching this yourself, or do you have someone else bidding for you?
Yeah, I'm going to be pitching it myself. I might have a teammate in, I might not. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, it'll be primarily me.
Okay, and do you have any kind of props that you'd like to provide to us for the presentation?
Yeah, do you guys carry confetti here?
There's a fish swim.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's your answer, bud.
I would like confetti on both sides of it.
Okay, so you're
For
signing
when
up
I
for the confetti
inevitably
package?
get a handshake. I would like confetti package.
But of course. Sir. Okay, and do you have any kind of materials that you'd like to provide to the sharks ahead of time, such as expected earnings or any kind of production costs, retail prices, things like that that may be important for the sharks to look over mid-presentation?
Yeah, I would say that the expected earnings within the next 5 years would probably be around.
I don't need to hear it. Do you have anything that you'd like me to provide to them?
Yeah, give me a piece of paper. I'll have it ready in a few minutes.
Okay, then he hands you over a piece of paper and a pen.
So yeah, how long would the wait be until I get to see the sharks?
Oh,
Gonna be long.
Yeah, let me check my schedule. We have people coming in here to pitch them ideas all the time. Let's see. I could probably get you in sometime here in the next week. Maybe 5 days from now. I think I have a slot here at 3 o'clock that could work.
Okay, 3 o'clock today.
3 o'clock in 5 days.
In 5 days? That's the
Yes.
earliest you can do?
That's accurate.
Okay, book me for it.
Okay, and Baroque works.
And if there's a
presenting.
spot that opens up, how would you contact me?
Actually,
You know what? If a spot opens up, tell Mark Cuban to tell me. You know, me and him are good friends.
of course. In the event that a space opens up, we would call the next people that have reservations for the following day, and then go from there.
How can I convince you? Call me instead. 'Cause that would make my day a lot more. If I can say that I got a win like that.
Sir, I can't give preferential treatment to anyone. The nature of this business is that we can't treat anyone different from the other. You know, just to the sharks are very unbiased in the decisions they make, and so we, of course, must emulate them and do the same ourselves.
Okay, I make a token motion with my fingers, and I kind of slip the bag of oregano. You know, I give him a little bit of a glimpse, and I put it back in my pocket. And I do a little bit of eyebrow raise.
You do what?
An eyebrow raise. See if that convinces him otherwise.
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Or
No, then I just leave.
okay, great. He goes next. The next person in line walks up.
Okay, cool.
So you leave the whalery, and you can see that Lucas has, at this point, taken the ship and redocked it back in the harbor. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I'll just chill with Lucas for the day. I'll do what Lucas does. Day in the life.
Okay. So you walk back to the docks to go check in on Lucas, and you can see as you walk up to the ship, you can see Lucas on the deck there, and he is just sitting admiring his ceramic vase, just drinking a nice cold bottle of milk.
Out of the vase?
No,
I
he's
say,
got a bottle of milk. He's drinking it while
see.
viewing the vase.
I see.
I make myself a sandwich with my ham, mustard, pickled radishes, and bread.
Okay. Yeah.
And I split it in half and I offer him half.
Wow, hey, thanks, Cap. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I actually was just getting a little bit peckish. That's very nice. Lucas takes it and has a bite of it.
And then I take a seat and I also admire the boss.
Well, two of you were sitting there just checking out the vase, and he's like, I'll tell you what, I never seen a piece of art like this back on old Foreign, back where I used to live. Boy, it's so refreshing being able to see the big wide world and all the beautiful things out here. Don't you think so, Cap?
I say I don't get the appeasement, boss.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
all right.
trying to understand it.
Hey, different strokes for different folks. It's like my mom always used to say, art is only worth what each person thinks it is. I mean, to me, I think this is beautiful, but hey, it might not be for everybody.
There's a wise person. There's a wise person. And by the way, I'm sorry that she died.
Yeah,
Very
hey,
tragic day.
yeah. Thank you very much for that. It's kind of been eating me up inside in a sense. I didn't really know, who to talk to about it. We've all kind of just met. I didn't want to burden anybody with, my troubles.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have a mom?
Yeah. She's as well dead.
I'm
On my island.
very sorry to hear that. Do you mind telling me what happened exactly?
Yeah. The island I grew up on was incredibly racist, and they just didn't like her and I. So I had luckily gotten out of there with my life, but she unfortunately lost her life in the pursuit of leaving the island, and so now I'm here, sitting with you, looking at a vase.
Yeah, wow. Hey, it's really crazy how these things can happen. Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you got out of there all right. That sounds like a pretty tough situation. When was the last time that you were back there?
About a year and a half ago, 2 years.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, thank you for sharing. I appreciate the the honesty here.
Yeah, Lucas, you've always been like a son to me since the day I met you.
Is that so?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate that, Captain, so much. That you know what? It feels good. I'm as the youngest of the crew here. It feels nice to have somebody older looking out for me. I mean, I got my best friend Ishmael, but I don't know where that guy's head's at sometimes.
I put my hand on his back and I just go shh, shh, and give him a hug.
And he kind of grabs your hand and raises it a little bit higher up on his back, and he's like, not that low.
I put it back in. I say, rule one of this new father-son dynamic we have is you don't tell me what to do. And then I continue to hug him.
Okay. This went from being kind of a nice moment to being pretty uncomfortable for me.
And then yeah, I take the hug off and I continue to admire the vase. That's all I really want to do.
Yep, you and Lucas are just kind of hanging out there, just having a sandwich, having some milk, and sharing a little heart to heart while viewing his ceramic vase. Okay, we can cut there, and we will go back to Bak-Koi.
So I'm just swimming in the water. I don't know what time Lucas came in, but do I see the boat coming in? Well, I see the boat already, but I think I see Lucas dock the boat, come out and start talking to Baroque. I'm still in the water. Or
I mean, you're underwater. You don't see anything above water.
I resubmerge.
Okay, so you
And
pop your head up.
then I'm gonna say that I see the boat and I see Lucas and I see Baroque. And I climb onto the deck and walk towards them. And I ask, "Hey guys, long time no see. I bet you were wondering where I was." And I kind of flip my, if I have any hair, flip my fishman hair behind an ear.
Yeah, Lucas is like, "Oh, Bak-Koi, we were wondering where you were. We were just talking about you."
I wipe away the tears and I kind of say, hey.
Man, I'll tell you what, you really you missed out on some pretty exciting happening. We've only been here for a day, but we did assault and rob a bank last night. You kind of missed out on that.
Oh wow, that sounds eventful.
I say shh, hey, shh.
Okay,
Not
so
so
wait,
loud.
so are we pirates or not? Because I thought we were, and then Ishmael told me that we're not, or that he's not. And now, I mean, I thought, pirates would brag about that type of thing. Are we not pirates? What's going on here?
No, he's a liar and a crook, that Ishmael is.
And I'll chip in and say, liars and crooks are pirates after all. Maybe see the other way around. Maybe pirates are liars and crooks.
Pirates
Okay,
and crooks,
thanks. Yeah. And then I kind of hesitate and or butt in while they're in the middle, when somebody's talking. I say, "So about this tournament, we're entering, right?"
Yeah, probably. I was gonna talk to Mark Cuban about it today, but sadly, no dice.
Yeah, I was talking to the captain of the guard yesterday when I was off kind of having an adventure here before I bought the vase. And he told me that any crews that are registering for the tournament can just go to the arena to register. There should be staff on site there to help facilitate.
I say, "Oh, great, Lucas, thank you." But then I also ask Baroque, excuse me, and I say, "Who's this Mark Cuban? I don't think I've heard of such a person. Is he related to Spar Cuban?"
I don't know. He's a new sponsor.
Oh yeah, the cap was telling me about that he found a sponsor for our team.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
it's
sounds
not
good.
set in stone yet, but it's pretty possible as long as you play correctly. So
What does
you
the
hear
sponsor
anything-
entail? Does that mean we get paid to play, or?
no, like I said, it's not set in stone. All we know is just that he's interested, and that's about it.
Okay, interesting. So I kind of know what the cap's been up to here in like the past day. Bak-Koi, I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? What's going on?
Well, you see, I went to a dinner date with Spar Cuban, which I don't know if any of you know who he is, but he was an interesting fella, and he brought me to, I don't know, is it Giuseppo's or whatever it's called?
Gugino's.
Cugino's, thanks. Cugino's finest Italian dining, and it just wasn't my cup of tea. And then
Is he related to Mark Cuban?
that's what I asked like 5 minutes ago, and you said you don't know.
Oh, sounds like he is. All right, Bak-Koi, your new mission is to stay a woman. Get him as a sponsor.
So anyway, to answer Lucas' question, last night I was attacked in the middle of the alley by a couple of rats, and I couldn't defend myself, because I just being a woman sucks, and I died, and I got a part of this woman pirate ship, and no, I'm not enjoying, but they fixed me up all right. They're very kind people, but I would, unless you're a woman, I would not go near them. They will probably fight you. That's where I've been, Lucas.
Wow, hey, great. Thanks for the recap. So you got beat up by a couple rats? Aren't you like huge?
It was a little bit disappointing. I think they hit me in my vital spots because every time I try to attack them, I miss, and every time they hit me, like they hit. So it was a bad time. Maybe it was dark. Maybe because maybe I just wasn't feeling good. It was not pleasant.
Yeah, that's tough. So you said you met another pirate crew? Who are they?
Yeah, I don't recall what their names were, but this is an all-female pirate group, and they're just over here docked on the shore. I would introduce you, but they don't like men and all that. So I'm trying to keep it on the DL. I can't let them know I'm a male.
Okay.
You also can't let Spark Cuban know you're a male.
I'm sure Spark Cuban would be
Don't.
just fine.
Don't let either of them know.
Well, I did let. Okay, sure.
Okay,
Anyway.
well, I'm great you're leaning into this whole like gender bender thing. It seems to be working out for you.
I make do when I can. But I'll fix it hopefully before the tournament. I just don't like being a female. It kind of is not cool.
Does anybody know what Ishmael was? I saw him this morning, but I haven't seen my bestie since then.
I haven't seen him since we docked here. It's been a couple of days now.
Yeah, I mean, I got no idea.
Does no one
He'll
care
come up
about
eventually.
Oh yeah, hey, actually,
I've never met you, Chrissy, so I literally don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Cap, did you end up meeting that Kuja girl that I sent your way? I forget if I asked last night or not.
Yeah, I put her on a mission. I think she's still figuring it out.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll kind of keep an eye out for her and see if I see it turn up anywhere. She seemed like a good egg.
Yeah, I mean, I liked her.
Who's this Kuja chick or whatever you said there, Lucas?
I asked her to find
Yeah.
some
Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Cap?
yeah, I asked her to find some Italian food. Then go back
You
to
didn't? That's such a lie.
No, I asked her to get some Italian ingredients and go back to the ship, and she's not at the ship yet, so I'm not quite sure where she's at, but I guess still looking for Italian ingredients.
Could be. Yeah, those are pretty much black market contraband. I've heard. Just
That's what
from
I've learned.
speaking to the captain of the guard, Italy's been causing a lot of problems recently. Okay, well, Cap, we've only been here a day. I know it's been really eventful in the past day, but what should we have some sort of a game plan? Like, I know that we should probably get Ishmael here to run everything together, but like, is there anything that we need to do getting ready for this tournament?
And I butt in and I kind of tap Lucas on the shoulder and say, "I'm sorry to interrupt again, Lucas, but you never told me who this new girl was."
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's a nice girl. I just met her when I was watching the ship yesterday while everybody was going to the whalery and doing odds and ends. It looks like she just recently her ship washed up here on shore. She was repairing it to try and leave. She seemed like she could use some friends, so I sent her off to talk to the captain and see if maybe he might be interested in having her join the crew. I don't know. She just seemed like a nice kid.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, anyways, my goal is in this 3 weeks is to get the sponsor secured so that we can get secured for the tournament. Because right now, as we are, we're good fighters, but we're pretty ill prepared in other regards. So that's my plan. I'm not quite sure what your guys' plan is. But I'm kind of leaning into the financials here. I was trying to get us some of the whale. I'm trying to get us a sponsor. So that's my number one priority at the moment. I'm not sure what you guys want to do.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I kind of feel like I need to train a little bit. I don't know exactly who the competition is going to be in this tournament here, but with the prize being what it is, ruling an entire country and a devil fruit to boot, I assume we're probably going to have some pretty stiff competition. So, I mean, I've won a few battles in the past, but I'm not terribly confident in my strength. That's why I was actually so glad to run into the captain of the guard yesterday. He said he might give me some pointers on my swordsmanship. So for me, I'm probably just going to be working on improving here in the next few weeks to try and get ready for the tournament.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
And I say, well, I've been in the dark the last day or two, and I don't know anything. So all this information is new to me.
Yeah, so he met the captain of the guard, and now he's gonna train for a few weeks.
Yeah, I met the captain of the guard. We had a great conversation. He's a roughneck guy. He loves shooting pool and riding horses. His two favorite things.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like the cap is working on securing a sponsorship. I'm gonna get to training here shortly. Bak-Koi, what kind of goals do you have? What are you trying to do here?
Well, I mean, I got I need to get away from you guys, not because I don't like you, but I have an event I need to go to at midnight. Any of these nights is fine, but the earlier the better, just to change back into being a male if I can. So I'll need to step away for that. But anything else, I'm fair game. I'm really interested in this tournament and how we're gonna sign up and what the rules are, what we got to prepare for, stuff like that. So we can possibly make our way over there. That'd be great.
Yeah,
After we find Ishmael.
that might be a good idea, just as a group to kind of to go and register for that, earlier rather than later. I don't know how many slots are going to be open for the tournament, but that might be something that we try and get done beforehand.
Yeah, I'd like to find everybody first, make sure we're all on the same page. But after that, I think so. This is probably fair, good idea.
Yeah.
But let's definitely get everybody together.
Okay, so we're just missing Ishmael then. I guess how should we meet back up in the future if we go our separate ways again? It was just kind of happenstance that we all happened to meet here.
We should dock the ship where we originally put it. That'll kind of be a home base. Because we'll probably be sleeping on here, I imagine.
Yeah, I know we stayed in the tavern last night, but yeah, I think it might be a little cheaper just to try and set up here.
Yeah,
on the
no
ship.
doubt. No doubt.
I raise my hand and say, well, I can ship. Well, I can sail the ship back to the original dock if that's what you guys would like.
Oh,
Mhm.
I already did that. Yeah, that's where we are right now. Actually,
Oh, okay.
It was at the whaler. I brought it back earlier.
Okay. Oh, great.
Okay, well, yeah, we can meet back up at the ship. Boy, it's about noon right now. If my sundial is reading correctly here. What time do you want to meet back up, Cap?
I say we all meet back up here tonight, say at dusk, and then we sign up tomorrow morning after a good night of thinking on it.
I
And then
Okay.
So yeah, just get everybody on the boat by tonight. I think
Okay, yeah, I'll be sure to be back here by sundown.
sounds good.
Then I say, so what does that mean? We're just gonna go as a group and try to find everybody? Or are we splitting up, or how are we gonna find this Ishmael guy?
Lucas kind of looks over to
Oh
Baroque.
yeah. Yeah, just walk around, man. I don't know, small town. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Just be walking around.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Lay of the land. You can do whatever you want. That's fine.
All right, yeah, we can split up again for now. We'll meet back up at sundown then.
And I'll start making my way towards the the tavern, just in general. Again.
Okay. Lucas also hops off the ship and he heads into town. He waves at you and he's like, I'm gonna go find a captain and get some training here this afternoon. He's of course referring to the captain of the guard, not you.
I was very confused for a second.
Yeah, I can tell.
I am going to. I'm gonna go over to the pyramid, the sign up place, kind of scope things out.
Where are you going?
To the pyramid over here in the middle of town,
Oh, this?
please.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is the arena. It does not appear that way.
That's the arena.
This is the arena.
Okay.
I thought we were waiting till everybody gets there.
Yeah, I was gonna scope it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can go over there and you'll just see that that's where the arena is.
Yeah. I'm gonna head over to the police station and then the tavern after that. But
Oh,
first,
that's
the police station.
Where's the tavern located?
Where Devin's at.
Right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, W is slightly south of it. So actually, you were in Tinker. Tinker is like up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was there.
Yeah, Tinker, Taylor, Soldier Spire, like all up in like this general area. Tavern right here. Market's here. Arena's here. Jail's here. Railway.
Cool.
And then there's just like other random shit on that. Okay. So yeah, the crew goes their separate ways after kind of rendezvousing and getting a game plan together. And we will cut from there back to May May. You have reawoken May May, Kristen.
It's kind of bullshit a little bit, huh? It's been like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, she was beaten and thrown out on the street and picked up by guards. Kristen, can you hear me? All right, cool. Yeah, so you reawake back in the prison again. You are hit with like a bucket of water. And you come to, and Benedictus is there in front of you, and he's like, wow, I can't believe we're back here again already. That was regular time in me giving someone their freedom and then immediately right back in jail.
Listen. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
Don't say anything. Just be better. I mean, if I'm trying to use you for some sort of a covert, like undercover thing, that's your only value to me, maybe stop getting in trouble with the law, or I just won't bail you out again and I'll find someone else.
Okay. After this, I will just not walk in people's houses anymore, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, common sense.
I mean, in my defense, I walked into a restaurant. So.
Yeah, I believe you broke in with a set of keys that you stole.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
I think that is exactly the point.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. I was just trying to say hello to the dude. I thought I was being friendly. No one thought I was being friendly. I mean, I've learned my lesson now. I guess people don't like it when people talk to other people in their houses, but
yeah, I mean, since I've released you this morning, the captain of the guard has put in a word to all employees here at the jail. All the city guard has been notified of your appearance and to keep an eye on you for suspicious behavior. And then almost immediately afterward, we find your unconscious body in the streets, and I find out that you had offended the Berlusconi family, and now the mafia has a hit out on you as well.
Getting Ella.
I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to upset them.
Yeah, I mean,
but
just think a little bit, because like, yeah, I mean, I'd love to use you for my plan, but
if we have another situation like this, it's just gonna be a bit too high risk. I'm just gonna leave you in jail.
Okay. Yep. Lesson learned. Won't do it again.
Great. And he lets you out. He's like, now get out of my sight.
Okay. I am going to go to the dock.
Okay, you have 1 HP.
Nice. Yeah.
Would I have intersected with her by now?
Where were you going?
I was going to the jail.
Why?
They wanted posters.
Bunch of posters?
Yeah, look, my intentions are not the one in question right now. She's in jail, right? So I would see her on my way up.
Yeah,
Down.
you would see her leaving.
Okay. I asked her what she's doing.
Then do it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I am walking out of jail because I just got put in jail for the second time, you know.
You look pretty torn up. And like
What?
almost, you look pretty torn up and pretty out of it.
Yeah, I kind of walked in to the restaurant and they got mad about me walking in, so they tried to kill me. It's okay.
You should probably rest up. Well, we're gonna be meeting back on the ship by 10. Okay, so just be back on the ship by 10.
Hey Toby, what time is it now?
That's
See ya.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye. Wait, can I ask why you're going to the? No, okay.
Gone.
I did acknowledge that. Thank you. I will. Can I roll something to try and look for Lucas?
No. I mean, we already went over this earlier. You're not going to be able to, like, in a city, be able to tell where any one specific person is.
Okay, Billy, stop. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do exactly.
I mean, whatever you want.
I mean, I can't walk into people's houses anymore.
You can.
You can.
Yeah.
But common sense
can't-
would dictate that it's not going to go well.
Yeah, I don't want to get put back in jail. I mean, wait, can I just talk to? Can I talk to Aaron? I don't know him or anything, but I'm just gonna be like a friendly person. Start talking to him. Is it okay?
If you happen to cross my path, yeah, but you don't know who I am or where to find me.
Okay. Is this restaurant still closed?
Yes.
Think you should
Yes,
open
okay.
it too.
Okay. Oh, but can I go to the weapon shop? Do you know where that is? Where is that?
Yeah, it's like.
Actually, Toby, how do I yeah, Toby, how do I get healed back up? Where do I go to get like my health back?
I mean, you could buy med kits or you could sleep. There are the two ways to do it.
Can I just take a nap?
Can.
Yeah. I don't know where to go to take it. I think I'm gonna go right here and I'm just gonna fall asleep on the floor. Is that okay?
Sure. Okay, so you go to the docks and you just lay on the ground and go to sleep. Okay, we will go from Maymay back to Ahabraham as you are just leaving Tinker. That's you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to the market.
Are you gonna go wee all the way there?
I would hope so.
Okay.
But hey,
Another way to go to the market.
I don't know. I don't think there's one.
Okay, so you are in the market. Congratulations are in
Congrats.
order. Real quick.
I'm gonna start looking around for somebody who sells textiles.
Textiles or text tiles?
Textiles. Okay, so like what in particular? You're looking for like cloth.
Cloth, rope, twine, string. The good stuff.
Yeah, here's a list of the stuff that you find in the market.
Tar slash glue slash rope. Are those all separate?
Yeah.
Interesting. What kind of oil?
Whale oil, of course.
Is it flammable?
Fish swim.
Uh, Interesting. How much is the gunpowder and how does it come?
Let's find out. Gunpowder is 10,000 per pound. Comes in like barrels.
Comes in barrels.
Yep.
Do I get the barrel with it?
Buy enough.
How much is glue and rope?
They are 50 belly per pound.
Perfect. I will take per pound. How long is a pound of rope?
I'd say a pound is 1 foot.
I will take 10 pounds of glue and 50 pounds of rope. And then I'll also take, how much is wool?
Wool is going to run you 500 pounds.
What?
A lot of wool.
Yeah, pound of wool.
Nobody has like cloth or rags or anything here?
This is what they have. Okay, so you said you're buying 50 pounds of glue and rope.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
10 pounds of glue and
10 pounds of glue and 50 pounds of rope. So that's 600 belly.
3,000 belly, I believe.
Did you say there were 10 belly a pound?
50.
50 belly a pound. So 500 and then
It's
50.
3,000.
So yeah, 3,000. That's fine. How much is oil?
Oh, let's see. Oil is 5,000 per gallon. Or 155,000 per barrel.
No, I'm okay on that. Let me just update my inventory and my money. So we're doing 50 rope, 50. What should I get? Glue, 10. Let's see what else.
Oh, can you update your belly in roll 20?
Yeah, it's just 3,000. So before anyone updates $100 down.
So how much weight is he currently carrying in his back?
Oh boy, a lot.
Yeah, I mean, at least 50 pounds of rope. Yeah, so that's like 60 pounds plus whatever the weight of the other stuff he bought was.
You're not worried about it, Aaron. How about
Just saying, it's a lot
that?
to be carrying all the time.
I honestly think there should be times that Devin just collapses sometimes because of how much weight he has.
You calling him fat?
Yeah.
I think I will buy one pound of wool. Well, I'll buy 2 pounds of wool, so that's right, 500.
Is it 2 pounds of wool?
Yeah.
2 pounds of wool will run you 1,000.
How many bags full is that of wool?
3 bags full.
Nice.
Bear Bear's gonna play the rest for me. Is that okay?
Huh?
I said Bear Bear's gonna play the rest.
Yeah, they'll probably do a lot.
It will. You know, she's really capable of a lot.
No, I know.
Now I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay. So
Well,
your shopping spree has concluded.
No, it's not done yet.
All right. So we'll take you back to the Leaving Cyclops.
I walk in, I
Oh,
go,
it's fine.
I slap my hand on the bar. I say, boy, get over here.
Of course, master, of course.
And he hobbles over to you. He's like,
What can I do for the old master today?
I ask him how much for a bottle of alcohol.
Only our finest quality spirits for you, master. I can sell it to you for 1,800 belly per bottle.
How much is in a bottle?
Imagine a bottle.
Well, like there's like a 1 liter bottles or 750 milliliter bottles, you know. There's gallon bottles.
I'm not a calculator, sir.
I ask,
You
him,
don't need a calculator.
I ask him if he has any bar rags back there.
it's like,
Oh, of course.
and he pulls out this rag that looks like it's like a decade old. It's like full of holes. There's like mold growing on it. It's disgusting.
I ask him if he has any more like that.
And he pulls out 10 more like that.
I ask if he has any more not like that.
He's like, as a certain standard I keep in my bar, sir.
Fair enough.
Only the dirtiest and the soapiest are served to my patrons.
Can I actually know how many liters or gallons are in these bottles? 'Cause it's going to matter.
Is it?
Yep.
Can't imagine how. 750 milliliters.
I'm gonna go back to the market.
Christ. Why? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, let's just expedite this. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go buy some oil now.
Okay. How much oil?
It's 1,000 per gallon.
Sounds right.
I'll buy 3 gallons.
Okay.
Now I'm done shopping. Something my belly.
Are you just looking for cheap things that are flammable? I mean, oil is flammable, and so is alcohol.
Yeah, you know, I would think that would be less expensive than whale oil, but I guess not. Don't know why.
One can be consumed, the other cannot.
I mean, one is necessary at this point in time for like heat and lighting, and one is not.
It's not the only thing that burns.
I mean, you read Moby Dick? It's the only thing they used back then.
Right. I mean, this ain't that. Can I just say? This ain't that.
They got a whole whalery.
According to me.
Right. Yeah. And one of us is running the world. It's not you.
Okay. Well, now that I'm done with that, I'd like to go back to the whale thing to check in on the status of my money.
Really get out of here.
Okay. Yeah. So you head back to the cut off as you head there, and we will go back to Bak-Koi.
Great. I should be in the tavern as well then, yes?
Correct.
I believe that's where I said I was heading. Yeah, I go up to the barkeep and oh yeah, big boy time. I ask him, "Oh, barkeep, you remember me, don't you?"
Of course, Large Master, of course. What can I do for you today?
Well, I was wondering what can you tell me about this tournament? Can you tell me anything more that the tournament people want to tell me?
Oh, it's the talk of the town, my master. What would you like to know?
What usually goes on in there? What's any tricks or secrets that might help somebody like me possibly get a little bit ahead?
The nature of the tournament is different every time it's conducted. The
Wait.
last one I remember was it was about a decade ago or so when the previous ruler was selected for the throne. Back then, it was a single elimination battle royale cage match. But as I said, they change it up every time. I believe this go around, it's only pirate crews who are allowed to register. I don't know the format of the tournament though myself.
Then I ask him, but whether you have the answer or not, does that mean that regardless, the next heir to the throne must be a pirate?
That is the will left behind by the previous ruler.
I say, all right, you still have my tab open, don't you?
Of course, Large Master, of course.
I like to order your scummiest, soapiest kelp cocktail you got.
Nothing but the best for a Large Master.
And he pulls out a dirty soapy mug and lifts up a floorboard and gets some kelp from underneath it, sloshes it in the mug, and fills it the rest of the way up with grog and hands it over to you.
Excellent. I slowly drink it while I reminisce about the information I gathered. And then after some time, I walk over to one of the tables, and I'm actually want to walk over to this table, the guy by himself. And I say, how about it, champ? How about it, champ? I bet I can beat you fair and square with both hands behind my back. Bet I can beat you in arm wrestle.
He just like looks down at your chest and looks back up at you, and he's like, "All right, both hands behind your back, right?"
You got it. There will be two hands behind my back. I bet you 500 belly that I can beat you.
All right, I'll take those odds.
All right. Is it a strength or what is it?
Yeah, it'll just be a strength contest.
Bam. Maybe. Hopefully.
Look at that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Describe what that looks like.
So I walk up to him and I'm purposely concealing one arm behind my back, right?
Right.
Or at least to my side, so he just doesn't see me as I come in at an angle. Then I put both hands up, the ones that he expects, but 1 and 2 with the elbows out, so he clearly sees they're behind as the other one emerges and gets ready to put an arm wrestle up. I did tell him everything I said. He's all whatever. And then as he arm wrestles, he's bewildered. And by that, I'm able to catch him off guard and get him down. I went 500.
Yeah. So he pays up and he's like, "It's a neat little trick you got there."
Thanks. You can call it fate or destiny.
What, your arm?
Yeah, my third arm.
Okay. Well, if I need to refer to it in the future, I know what to call
it. You bet your bottom dollar, or should I say, my bottom dollar. And then I waddle along over to these fine bad boys down here, just a little ways away. And I say, I bet I can take you both one-on-one with one arm behind my back.
And the two of them look at each other and they're like, "All right, what kind of steaks we talking here? Porterhouse, ribeye?"
I'm talking a full Nelson, like a full Nelson with rye bread.
You'll have to describe what that is to us.
Well, what it entails is if I win, I get a knock you right in the jaw, free of charge. And if I lose, you can take me out on a date.
You guys both look at each other like, hubba.
What a woman.
What a woman. Yeah, all right. So they agree and they're like, all right, sounds like a good deal to us. They set up to arm wrestle.
Am I doing 2 D20s or just doing 1?
Do 2.
Yikes. I'm ready to fail both of them.
Yeah, you
Majorly.
do feel both of them. So both of them slam your hand down and they're like clearly excited at the prospect of a date with you. And they look over at each other and they're like, oh yeah.
Bow, bow.
And I
bow.
I say, oh, I forgot to powder my nose. Please excuse me for a second. And I attempt to roll a bluff to see if I can just walk out the bar.
All right, sense some motive. Let's sense some motive.
Actually, yeah, just making sure that's what I want to do. Yeah, that is what I want to do. Oh.
Yeah, you bluff them. They just kind of lick their chops like. We're like, all right, we'll be waiting.
I say, wait right there and don't look. I got a fine surprise for you. And I skedaddle out of the bar. And then I started making my way down to the next attraction that catches my eye. And just also looking out for this Ishmael character that I have yet to see since we docked. I'm going to say, I'm going to say I don't catch notice of May because seeing a random chick lying on the ground has no concern for me. And I just go over to this, I don't know, wherever Devin said he was at, like the Soldier Spy, whatever that place is. Just the browse.
Yeah, you're looking. So you walk along Main Street and you see, Mr. Wonderful's head on a billboard. And it stores Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy right there beneath the billboard.
I said, wow, what a place. And I don't know what's in Taylor, so I go into Taylor.
You go into Taylor and there's just a bunch of different different types of textiles inside the store, and the guy's like, if you need a custom made piece of clothing, or if you need something repaired or mended, you've come to the right place. My name's Anthony, and this is Taylor, run by Mr. Wonderful Enterprises.
Nice. I'm just double checking to see if I'm allowed to wear armor, because I know I have proficiency in armor, but I think something of my character.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Ahabraham, do you even have the proficiency to put that on? I don't think you do.
Proficiency.
You need to have proficiency in medium armor to wear that. Oh, let's see. You do not. So you have the chainmail, but you cannot actually wear it. So
he has to change all those stats back.
Yeah, change all those stats back and take the chainmail off.
Yikers.
Yeah, that would be a feat that you could take when you level up if you wanted it.
Okay, so I'm gonna just remove the body armor defense to 0. Take chainmail off. And then all of my strength and dex just go up 5.
All your secondary strength and dex skills go up 5, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know I have proficiency in light and medium armor, but I want to say one of my careers is I can't wear armor, and I could be wrong, but that's why I'm double checking.
It's a good thing to know.
Okay, no, I think I was looking at one of the other prestige classes that I was going into, but yeah, sure. I ask around. I say, well, I don't have much armor myself, and well, just wearing loincloths ain't the greatest kind of armor. What would you recommend for a lady like myself?
Yeah, I mean, We don't actually sell armor so much as, the finest clothing, like you might wear if one were to manage to get a reservation at Guigino's fine Italian cuisine.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not really much of my concern. So, I'll be heading out. Thanks for your time, though. We're gonna head over to Spy.
So you head into Spy, and you walk in, and there is like a fog machine or something set up in there. There's just like a layer of fog kind of drifting around the room, and there's like red laser beams and stuff all over the place. And you can see behind the counter, there's a taller guy with a ponytail and a black leather duster and a fedora and sunglasses on. And he kind of just like gives you a nod, but doesn't say anything as you walk up.
I shiver my arms. I say, "Ooh, chilly in here." As I walk in and approach the man, and I ask him, "Why? Well, hello. I don't know much about this place. What can you tell me about this fine spy store of yours?"
He says, we provide all the supplies that anyone might need to do any sort of spying or espionage work.
Oh, I see.
Provided by Mr. Wonderful Enterprises, of course.
Oh, Mr. Wonderful. Is he the man on the billboard?
The very same.
Wow, those two gazing eyes. They really put a lot of emotion into my soul when I look at them. Regardless, it seems that some of the stuff that you're selling is more for the assassin-like types or spies, as you call them. I'm not really into that, unfortunately. You don't perchance know where I can look for armor, do you?
No, unfortunately not. I don't have any kind of tip on that.
Oh, that's fine. No worries. I was just browsing anyway. Thanks for your time. And I walk out and just go to the next one. But I already know the next two are, so I'm just not going to talk to anybody.
Okay, so you're going to which one?
Actually, Devin sold the two at a soldier, right? I can probably buy one of those swords back, potentially. Probably not.
Yeah, you could buy a sword from soldier if you wanted to. They
I
have
only
a
have
bunch
20.
of short swords now.
Yeah, I mean, but he sold them for 10 to the soldier. I don't know how much they're selling it back for.
They're selling them for 20.
Yikes. I don't want a short sword that bad. I keep on going down the alley, just in general.
Okay, you keep walking down. See a couple residential houses. You see some kids playing ball in the street, and then the whalery up ahead.
Ellie.
Can I roll a spot to see if I see Ishmael?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know he's there. So. Okay.
Nope, sure don't see him.
Okay. And then I'm not interested in whales because that Carfuffle was not good for me. So I just kind of do a little Yui, exploring the residential areas and all that. Kind of whistling.
Cool. Yeah, you do that. You kind of are just walking around the houses, just kind of perusing the neighborhood, checking stuff out.
I also look while I'm doing all that to see if even if there's like a rusty sword, just looking for another sword. Any other kind of weapon that there might be anywhere.
There's no weapons, just lying
No
on the
weapons.
street.
Okay, that's fine. That's unfortunate. And then that's it. Just gonna walk around looking for the other crewmate. It's currently missing.
Yeah, okay. So you'll just be walking around, just kind of checking stuff out. We'll cut from you, and we will go to Baroque.
Yeah, I walk up to the desk and I ask where the wanted posters are.
The guy at the desk says, "They're on the wall over there."
Okay, I take one of each. What all is on there?
So you can't like, yeah, I guess yeah, you can't. Yeah, so there's a few different bounties up on the board. Jeez, give me a second. Let me grab it.
If you just okay, cool.
So, how's life? How's the wife? Hope you're all doing well.
Have you seen any sketches for Bak-Koi?
No, I've not.
I'm gonna send it to you real quick.
And I
And
don't
then I
actually
also
know
did a
about.
new one of Lucas.
Oh, do you?
Just send him over Snap.
I guess I'll receive them when I receive them. Maybe they'll be now. Maybe they'll be tomorrow.
Can I just say, the room that I'm in right now to do this is easily the hottest room in the apartment, and boy, oh boy, is it just
Oof.
miserable. Okay, so yeah, you go to the bounty board and you're kind of checking out the wanted posters that are there. You can see a few. You see some for a few different pirate captains. You can see one for Captain Vixen, the leader of the clapback pirates that that Bak-Koi had met
Interesting.
earlier. She has a bounty of 50 million belly for
15 or 50?
50.
That's incredible.
Yeah, for repeated interference with small businesses and tampering with the affairs of the celestial dragons.
Yeah.
You can see a bounty up there for another pirate captain. His name is Glass Eye Cruces. He's kind of an older man. It looks like he's missing both of his eyes. Just glass eyes instead. And he has a bounty for aggravated assault against marine captains, for multiple maritime skirmishes, and for sabotaging of trade routes.
And what's the bounty?
His bounty is 40 million belly.
Who is this?
His name's Glass Eye Cruces.
Okay.
You can see another bounty for another pirate captain. His name is Mako Masamune, and he is a fish man. He looks like a shark, and he has a bounty for underworld dealings, mafia affiliations, multiple counts of murder, and wanton destruction. His bounty is 70 million.
Wow.
Those are the only 3 there?
Nope, there's one more, Jack Lancer. He is a younger looking guy. He's got some piercings and tattoos like on his neck and face. And he has a bounty for murder, for assault, for breaking and entering, destruction of property, assault on world government officials, for kidnapping, enslavement, and then it just says etc. And his bounty right now is 100 million belly. And as you're there checking out bounties, you can see someone go from behind the clerk's counter and they post a new bounty that just came in. And looking at it, you can see a figure that looks very much like yourself. And it says,
I changed my face to chocolate for it.
It says name unknown, bounty 5 million belly for interfering with trade routes and for the murder of marine officials.
Trade routes.
Okay, cool. I walk out.
Did we mess with trade routes? Oh, maybe we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, there was that ship that was
Yeah.
transporting an item.
Nice.
Yeah, so I go back to the bar.
Okay.
And I go inside of the bar.
You are back inside of the bar.
And who's all in there? Just me,
It's just you right now.
my crew. Okay.
Sorry, give me 1 second here to actually get you on the map.
You know, Justin, if you end up ending your turn in the bar, I'm planning on trying to go there after,
Okay.
or once it turns my turn. So.
I asked for a nice, dirty, soapy mug. I say the usual.
Master, of course. So he pulls out a dirty and soapy one for you. Puts it in front of you.
Is that a doggo?
Was.
Okay, so you got your drink.
Then I'm just gonna post up right here. This table, and I'm just gonna try and do some information gathering all day.
Okay.
I'm in no real rush to do anything. Just kind of sitting there, listening to the bars, listening to different people. That seems like a nice centralized area to do it.
Is there any like particular information that you're trying to listen for, or are you just kind of generally taking?
Well, yeah, I'm listening for the names Vixen, last time Crucial, that's pretty much it. But anything else that has anything to do with Belly, I am taking note about.
Okay, so you're kind of just keeping an ear out for the bounties that you picked up earlier to see if anybody talks about those people. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can leave you there, and we will go back to. Who's up next? Kristen is still sleeping. I guess Ahabraham, you were going to the whalery?
Wait, when do I wake up?
Yes.
Well, you went to bed at noon. It's like maybe 1 o'clock now. I'm gonna say you wake up in a couple hours.
Wait, can I just?
Because
wait,
you're only
so
at
I
1
can't wake
HP.
up now?
Huh? I mean, you can wake up now, but you won't heal.
It's fine. That's good.
Do you
Okay.
want to wake up or no?
Yeah, I'll wake up.
Okay, so we'll go back to May then. And after laying down on the floor of the harbor, you don't really get any kind of like restful sleep, and you get back up shortly after laying down.
Okay, I want to go to the bar.
Okay. Yep, you head over to the tavern.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the bar dude, and I'm gonna ask him for some toe juice.
For some what? What are you asking him for?
Yeah, toe juice.
He says, sorry, miss, we don't stock that here.
Could you make me any? I don't care about the weight. I just kind of want some.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not an item on our menu.
But you wouldn't even make it even for just me?
Yeah, I can't kind of manifest things out of nothing. So if it's not an item we stock, it's not in stock.
Okay. Here. I'm gonna ask this dude if I'll ask him for some toe juice.
Yeah, he's like, what does that mean?
So you take your toes and you soak them in water, and then I want that. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah, it's a no for me.
Okay, I'll come over. I'll ask this dude over here.
It's a no for
Toe
everyone.
juice.
It's a no from everyone. Just to save time, instead of you doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, no.
I don't understand. It's such an easy concept. Okay, I will. I'll leave the bar. All I came for. Some toe juice.
Great.
I think I am going to actually. Can I knock on someone's house? Yeah, that's a good decision. I want to knock on someone's door. Yeah, can I knock on this person's house door?
Sure. Yep, they answer. They answer the door and they're like, what do you want?
I will pay you 1,000 belly if you can just soak your toes in some water and give it to me.
Yeah, they slam the door in your face.
I say that is easy money, but other
Do
people
it to
don't.
yourself.
Door's already closed.
Can I use a spot and see if I can spot Justin?
He's inside the bar, so no.
Can I go back inside the bar?
Why would you go back into the bar? What would your intention be?
Because I did.
You
I
went in there
didn't
for
know you were in
juice. You left. Yeah, you still don't know I'm in there.
Okay. I'm gonna walk down here. Go ask another person. Yeah, I'll knock on this house.
As you knock on that door, the captain of the guard is walking through town. He sees you knocking on doors again. And he runs up to you and he revs his chainsaw and he's like, get out of here!
Yep, okay, so I am gonna leave.
Yeah, he chases you out of town.
Yep. I don't know what I did. Wasn't being mean to him, but
Where does out of town entail?
I wasn't breaking the
Just
law.
like
technically.
to the bridge. Like she leaves the bridge
I
here.
see.
Okay. I'm gonna use this button if I can see Lucas.
Yeah, sure, roll a spot.
Okay, character sheet. Why can't I find spot?
You might not have it. Just roll a d20 minus 1. Yeah, you don't see him.
Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back inside the village now. Think it's
I mean,
safe.
the guard he's standing right there watching you.
It's fine.
No, I mean you try to get across the bridge and he does not allow you to pass. He's like, get out of here and leave the people of this town alone.
I will have a friendly conversation with him. I will tell him that I will stop. I was literally just trying to give people money, help them. But we've
had reports all day of someone matching your description harassing the people in town. And I heard you broke into a restaurant earlier today too and tried to assault the owner.
I did not. I said hello.
That's not what he said. He told us that you broke in and tried to attack him.
Listen, what happened is it. Let me explain it to you.
I've heard enough of your lies today. I don't need to hear any more lies from you.
I'm not lying. I walked in and I said, "Are you guys open?"
Yeah.
And he came over and he attacked me.
Yeah, listen, I've had about enough of this.
Okay, listen, I will not knock on people's doors anymore. You can watch me.
Oh, I'll be watching you right here as you stay out of my town.
Can I just walk past him?
No. I mean, if you try
Why?
to, he'll attack you with a chainsaw.
Okay, I will go over here to the other bridge and I will cross the bridge. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna say that as you like pass by over here, he has some guards stationed on the bridge now, and they've been instructed not to let you cross.
what am I supposed to do now then? Do I have I was just asking for foot juice. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what time is it right now?
It's like 1:30.
Yeah, okay. I'll make him a deal. I will give you 3,000 belly if you just soak your feet in water and give it to me.
He's like, listen, either you can get out of my sight right now, or I will cut you down and throw you in jail again.
That's mean. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, well. I will clap. Wait. Can I roll a bluff and act like I fainted? Right in front of him.
Sure.
I hope I have bluff. I think I do.
Everyone should have bluff, yeah.
Secondary. Yep, here it is.
Nope.
7.
Doesn't matter what you get.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you crit failed, so you pretend to pass out and hit the ground, and he can immediately tell that it's an act because you like open your eye up and peek to see if he like, you know, is buying it. And he's just like, Jesus Christ, like, just leave, just go away. I don't have time to deal with this. I have other things that are more important than this. Stop harassing people in our town. Like, I can't. Just like stop.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stop. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Okay. Good night.
Okay. And he calls over. He's like,
That's
man,
it.
watch this bridge. He stations 2 guards here at the bridge and leaves.
I don't know what I did wrong to deserve this. I honestly think I did nothing. Well, I think that's the end of my turn. So
Yeah. Okay, we'll go from there back to Ahabraham at the whalery.
don't know what I did wrong.
Go to the whalery. I go up to processing and I ask how it's going.
It's going pretty good. How are you doing?
Where's my motherfucking money?
Oh, yeah, that's so great. I'm glad you stopped in. I was actually going to send somebody out to contact you.
Well, you didn't, so here I am.
I was going to. I just didn't get around to it.
So what were you gonna have them say?
Yeah, I was going to have them tell you that we are still working on finding a buyer for the whale. In the meantime, so the normal market price of the whale would be 1.3 million belly. But with the whale that you caught being as special as it is, we actually have a lot of very interested parties. So we're actually planning on holding an auction for the whale here at the end of the week. But Lori has instructed me to send a message to you as a proud member of the QVC family and a Freemium Plus member. She wanted me to let you know that she is giving you an advance on half of the starting bid for the whale. So the starting bid's going to be 1.3 million belly, and so you would get half of that up front here as per your contract. So you'll receive 650,000 belly now, and then you would get more depending on what the final sale price of the whale is.
Okay, thanks. I'll take that.
Okay, and how would you like your receipt today?
Smoke signal.
Okay, what kind of wood would you like me to burn for that?
Applewood.
Okay, and that would be 1,000 belly per piece of wood.
Okay, just use 0 pieces of wood.
Okay, I cannot generate a smoke signal receipt with no wood.
You know what? I'll take a paper receipt. Thanks.
We are plumb out of paper.
No receipt then.
Okay, no receipt on this. All right. So it looks like we have 650,000 belly coming to you. Okay, and let me just work on this from the back end and then just process. Just go ahead and head over to accounts payable and we can get that printed out for you.
Okay. Go upstairs, lay down. Nice. So I go to accounts payable.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking at that 650 belly. Well, 650,000 belly for half the whale.
Okay, and do you have your receipt?
No.
You don't have your receipt?
I'll go get it. I'll go back.
Yeah, she's on the phone.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes. She finishes her conversation. She's like, "Oh, you're back."
Ask her if I can get my receipt in any physical form right now.
I've already processed the order and you opted for no receipt.
I'd like to speak with Lori.
Oh, okay, give me just 1 second. Let me call Lori up real quick.
And she's dialing the number when she gets a phone call.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take this real quick.
When she gets on the phone, she's like,
Yes, hello, this is Dina. How can I help you?
and she hears, you hear a voice on the other line. She's like,
The bank? Last night? No, I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I can come in for questioning. Now? I'm at work, but... Okay. All right, yeah, all right. Okay. Now?
and she hangs up. She's like,
Sorry, I have to go in for some questioning with the city guard.
she hangs up a gone fishing sign. She's like,
Come back in a couple hours.
I guess I don't really need the money right now, so I'll leave. I'm gonna go spy.
okay, yeah, you head back to spy.
I go in there, slap my hand on the table, I say, I'd like 1 silencer, please.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I thought you told the police that it was the girl from Lori's front desk. So you want to kill her yourself or get her arrested?
Yeah, so how much did I say silencer was? I think I said it was like 30,000 or something.
I think something like that.
Yeah.
I asked the guy to make sure it fits a standard flintlock.
He says, yeah, it's adjustable. You can kind of like winch it onto whatever kind of barrel you want.
Okay, I buy it. 30,000?
30,000 belly, please.
How much money do you have left, Evan?
Lunch.
What are you, like bananas or something? You monkey? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's how monkeys, differentiate amounts of tender is, bunches.
Oh, okay. So he has a singular bunch.
1 bunch, yeah. To a monkey, that wouldn't be a lot.
Right. No. Probably like about like 30 bananas max.
Sorry, can you change my flintlock to silence flintlock or just have flintlock and silencer separate?
The silencer is a separate item, so like if you want to put it onto a weapon, I'll just give you that like modifier or whatever. It doesn't have to be.
I would flintlock.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess like put like in like parentheses like silencer or whatever, like in the flintlock maybe if you're gonna use the silencer, just so it's like take it out of your inventory and do that, and that'll be fine. You can just take it off whenever you want.
It's not like a single use item, is it?
No, you can like take it off and put it on a different gun.
Flintlock. Okay. I asked the guy a spy if he knows anywhere that sells apothecary stuff, like vials of things.
What are you looking to buy?
I'm looking to buy vials.
You want vials?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any merchants who specialize in glasswares here in town.
Fair enough. Oh.
You might have some luck at the auction, though. I heard there's one happening at the end of the week.
Oh, I'm well aware. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay, you go back to the bar. And we'll cut there and go back to Bak-Koi.
All right. So I think you already sent what was over there. So I don't have any interest in going to the market because they don't sell any weaponry over there or weaponry. No, I mean they have cannon balls, but that doesn't help me at all. Yeah, let's say I'm gonna go to the market and I'll ask the first merchant I find a question.
Welcome. I have wares if you have coin.
Yeah, I may or may not, depending on how you answer this question. I'm looking for a person who can sell me a pretty cheap sword, whether it's fragile or not. I'm looking for a cheap sword. You know any place I can find one?
You'll want to go to Soldier, owned by this wonderful enterprises.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay. I say, well, I'm not really interested in anything from Mr. Wonderful. He seems like a really nice guy. Wonderful if you'd be so inclined, but
I would.
all right, cool. I just don't want to deal with people with too high value if they're males, if you know what I mean. It's not my cup of tea. But what do you sell there, fine chap? What can I possibly buy off you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you say you have the wares. What if I have the coin? What do you got?
I have wares if you have coin.
I have coin. What wares do you got? I think you already sent it, but I want to ask him personally what he has.
Yeah, so this is the last of what's going to be available in the market. So it's
Sure.
like the other stuff sent before, and this stuff is all that's available in the market.
Musical instrument. You tell me where it was at.
You can talk to this guy.
I ask about this musical instrument. I say, what's this musical instrument you got here?
An old classic, the slide whistle.
Oh, the slide whistle. I say, you know any songs on the slide whistle?
Of course.
And he plays Hot Cross Buns.
Nice. I said, do you have any other slide whistles perchance that you're selling?
This is the only one.
Well, you already put your lips on it. I don't want it now. But
I've put my lips on it many times before this.
I especially don't want it now. How much are you selling the Warhammer for?
That's a great question.
You already have a Warhammer.
I know, but you can't go wrong with two,
Sure.
especially when you have 3 arms and they're one-handed weapons.
He is selling the Warhammer for 24,000.
Yikes!
Does dual wielding work in this game?
It does.
Dual wielding does work.
Yeah.
You just get
A
deep.
little more into it, but
It doesn't. So like you can have multiple weapons in your hands,
yes.
but that doesn't mean you can do multiple attacks.
Correct.
Like you would
There is
have
a
to
penalty
have.
for attacking more than once.
Yeah. Well, there's penalties to attacking more than one opponent with like a single
Right.
attack. You can do like sweeping attacks, and you'll take like penalties to those to hit.
And there's also a penalty for attacking the same opponent with different weapons, like if you are dual wielding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read into
So
that.
yeah, it's one of those things. Like we'll cross that bridge if we get to it.
Okay, what's a spyglass? Like, I have a lot of stuff that I don't think I've ever used. Maybe it's just something I need to have because I need to have the navigator kit.
Real nice.
Spyglass is just like a telescope, so that you can look through it to see stuff from further away.
Okay, so what's a sextant or a cross staff? Those aren't weapons, are they?
No, sextant is like for map making.
Well, I ask him, I have 5 pounds of broken driftwood. How should that get me?
Khajiit only has wares if you have coin.
Oh, you don't want to do any trades? What if I offer you a trade of a loaded shotgun?
I only have wares if you have coin.
How much you selling the slide whistle for?
What a great question.
He's had it for so long he doesn't know the price.
Yeah. Let's see, how much is that? It is 30,000.
Wow.
For a slide whistle? Wow.
You don't get it, pussy.
You're right, I won't because I don't have enough.
Knew it. Knew it.
Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna make like it. I'm gonna make like I'm leaving the merchant area, like the whatever it's called. The merchant area is called. It's like, yeah, thanks for your time. I walk away and then I'm gonna try to attempt to sneak up on him and roll and intimidate with the deepest voice I have to see if I can scare him to so I can just take the warhammer.
You're gonna try
Probably
to
not
do
gonna
what?
I'm attempting to intimidate him from behind, like spook him real hard. So that way either he runs away or I can just get the warhammer for a cheaper price. In which case I want to get the warhammer.
Okay. Roll intimidate, I guess. Yeah, you intimidate him. What do you say?
I come back from behind. I say, now remember, boy. Oh, sorry. So I'm still like, remember, boy. I did say I have a loaded shotgun, and I am not afraid to use it. And as I cock the shotgun, I start to make my way as I'm aiming towards him. I say, I want that warhammer for 10,000 or less, or else your brains are blown.
Are you attempting to rob me? I will call the guards.
And I say, why no, I'm not attempting to rob you. I'm attempting to take something that's rightfully mine. And I chuckle and say, you think you can call the guards on me? I own the guards.
Guards! Guards!
Why? I'm gonna say before they arrive, I'm going to go into my warrior stance. That way
Okay.
I don't have to do it in the middle of battle.
Sure.
So
Messing with guardy boys isn't what you should be doing.
yeah, actually, I'm going to attack them though. That's the difference.
It's still messing with them.
Which I don't know if it's considered warrior stance, but let me go to warrior just in general. It's bloodlust. No, it's armored. No, it is bloodlust. While in the stance, the warrior gets a +1 damage bonus, +1 per defense, takes a -2 while in the stance. Okay, so I get a +1 damage bonus, and then I get a -2 for defense. How many guards are arriving?
There are 4.
Okay, great. Cool. I guess I'll roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Wow, that was
You
great.
cannot beat 3 rats. Just to be clear.
Well, 2 rats. Let's be clear here.
I'm still a woman. I know where to get patched up.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the other.
Yeah, it does. I know where to get healed for free.
That's 'cause
And she said
you're not in
anytime.
the know, Devin.
Come on. I'm assuming they probably rolled high. There was something else I wanted to check down here that I've been reading up on.
Yeah, they all rolled higher than you, that's for sure.
Yeah, obviously. Is there any pros to being prone?
No. Well, yes, ranged attacks have disadvantage against you if they're like far away. Because you're harder to hit than if you're standing up.
Right.
Okay. Well, boy howdy, the guards are gonna start coming at you. So they surround you and they're like, put the gun down.
And I I say, well, it was just a bluff. There's nothing in here. I didn't intend to hurt anybody.
He was
but
trying to rob me.
And I say, he provoked me. He said that he would slice my family, and I can't stand for that. And then I put the shotgun away and I put my hands up. It's like, please, I mean no harm. He was the one that threatened me first, and I was just trying to even the score.
It is a lie. Khajiit has wares if he has coin, but he instead tried to shoot me and take my warhammer. You know me.
Why
I have
why are you
done
saying-
business here for years.
Can I ask why you're saying he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't ask for your gender.
You don't assume genders.
And I say, well, I appreciate your concern, but I don't think it really matters now that I don't think you'll be butting into the fight, are you?
Me? No, I'm not
Right.
much of a fighter. I only have wares if
Right.
you have coin.
Right.
So the guards are like, all right, we don't have to settle things with combat right now, but you will have to come down to the station with us to talk things out.
And hold on, let me see what I can do real quick before that happens. I mean, since we're technically in combat, though they said I don't have to be in combat. I'm gonna attempt to faint in combat. And
A faint.
Bluff check.
oh,
What's this?
this could be bad.
Yeah, this could be bad.
I mean, at this point, you just have to. I don't know.
I have 5 ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they-
nope.
So,
I think you're gonna win anyway. but-
yeah, you like crumple to the ground, and they're like,
And I
"We've seen this one before. Listen, son, you can." Or sorry. Listen, little lady. You can either get back up and follow us quietly, or things can get nasty here.
and
We've been
I
ordered to really crack down on security here in light of all the crimes that are happening recently.
say, I'm sorry, guards. I have weak knees. I've been injured recently. I didn't mean to make things complicated. I buckle sometimes, and I do apologize. I'll be coming quietly if you're willing to carry me.
No, you can walk.
Oh, I say, all right. I'll surely try, but no promises I won't tumble again.
Yeah, I would, for your sake, I would try and stay on your feet, or there might be a sword when you fall down that you might land on.
Oh,
We're very
Okay.
quick.
well, I guess I will. I guess I'll go with them.
So yeah, they will escort you to the jail to talk things out, and we will go from there.
I feel like intimidation never works.
Yeah, I mean, it did ?
I mean, it worked, but he still got intimidated. Call the guards. Can't avoid that.
Yeah, I mean, you're in like an open market. He can kind of just do that. No matter
Okay.
how afraid he is, he's like, I mean, if somebody's aiming a gun at you, you're not gonna just like let him do it. I don't know. Okay, so that's Bak-Koi. So next would be Baroque.
I'm just gathering information. I would go to the market to buy some things, but I think that area is too hot for me. So I'm just gonna keep gathering information. I'm actually gonna work on this product that I'm doing. If that's fine, I'm just kind of start making out of chalk, chiseling away a little bit.
Cool. So you're just like
besides that, just kinda-
getting ready for your Shark Tank presentation while you kind of
Yeah, kinda just
out of the bar.
Just getting the general shape done. I'll work on it more later.
Sure,
But
sure.
mostly just listening.
Okay, cool. So we can just head over from there to Maymay.
Okay. Well, I don't know what exactly I can do. I'll roll try and spot Lucas again. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I can do.
That's
And
not true.
It
You
is.
can do pretty much anything. You don't just have to try and like find other people all the time.
Well, the thing is if I find him, then I can be like, hey, Lucas, over there, blah, help me out. So
Yeah, okay. You can see Lucas on the other side of the bridge, and he looks like he is training with the captain of the guard. They're working on their swordsmanship.
With him and the captain of the like the person that hates me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna start waving my hands and just yelling like, Lucas, Lucas, I'm over here.
Yeah. Yeah, he hears you, and he kind of looks over and he gives you a wave. And then the captain kind of scolds him, and he gets back to practicing what he was practicing.
Ouchies. Okay. Okay, I will. I don't know what I can do. Can I try and push through the soldiers?
You have 1 HP.
You can try.
You can try, but not to
Okay,
forecast anything. But
So
it
you
might go
said that
particularly
there's a
well.
lot of things that I can do, but if I try and do anything, I'll get hurt and I will die.
If you try and fight people, yeah, that's what will probably happen if you have 1 HP.
Yeah. So what exactly am I supposed to do? I mean,
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
okay. Well, I'm gonna try and go over to the other bridge, over here.
I'll move my character.
There's still 2 guards there.
2 guards over there. I'm gonna just say hi to them. I'll just be like, hello.
They kind of wave at you.
I'll say, hey, I need to go meet with my friends. They're kind of waiting for me over by the boat. Like, can I go over there, please?
We've been instructed not to let you back into town with the lady.
Listen, there was a mistake. I wasn't really doing anything wrong. He just saw it from the wrong point of view. I was trying to help people out because I know some people here like need money and whatever, and I was giving them. I was knocking on their doors, and he got mad at me and he kicked me out for some reason. I was just trying to help out the town. I won't do it again because he didn't like it supposedly. But yeah.
We have reports all day of you breaking into people's houses and harassing townsfolk all over
The
town.
thing is, that's not true. The door was unlocked.
We also have reports that you are a serial liar.
Yeah, those aren't true either. Anyways, like I was saying, so the restaurant that I went into, it was unlocked, and I was like, hey, like, are you guys open? And he came over and he started attacking me. So obviously I was going to defend myself.
We're not going to listen to a word you have to say here. Just to be clear, we have our orders. We're not making any exceptions. And it sounds like everything you're saying is a lie. So
why would I be lying?
yeah, I couldn't tell you. I listened to the orders I'm given, and I was ordered not to let you cross this bridge.
Hey, how would I give you a deal? I just don't cross. I don't cross the bridge. Is that a good deal?
Yeah, we're on the same page here.
Okay. Yep. So I am going to go right over here. And I'm just gonna swim over to the other side.
All right, you will die.
Why?
You're a devil fruit eater. You cannot swim.
Yeah, you can't swim.
You will sink in water and lose consciousness immediately upon getting in the water.
Why? Okay.
Good choice.
Second idea. I will pick up something that is over here, and I will put it across the thing, and I will across the river, and
Okay, so that's no, that's not how this game works. You can say one thing that you're going to try to do, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
So if you want to go over there to that plot of land, you could do that.
What?
you can't just say like I'm gonna go here and get this and do that and do this. Like that's not how
Okay.
it works. You can say like I'm gonna head over here, and then what happens after that, I will tell you.
Okay. Can I go over here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you walk up and it's like a fenced in perimeter, so you can't just like walk in from the street. It's there's like a big like fence going all around, and it looks like it is maybe like a nicer house that is owned by like a highborn, like aristocratic family.
A house? Great. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll get out of there. I come over here. What's this? These two things.
They are two farmhouses.
Farmhouses. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just trying to look for a piece of wood. Can I stack these red things over the bridge?
Those are houses.
Those are what? Oh,
Houses.
okay. Yeah, houses. Okay. Can I take plants and stack them and get over the bridge?
Nope.
Can I jump?
You can try, but if you fail, you die. Not just get knocked
What happens
unconscious,
if
your character dies.
Yeah. Okay. What happens when my character dies?
Then they're dead, and you have to make a new one.
Yeah.
Then what?
You have to make a new one. Your character's gone forever.
They're worth it. It's a risky pickle.
Okay.
Think how legendary it'll be if you get it.
I'm gonna say hi to Aaron. Can I say hi to Aaron? Do I see Aaron?
You're taken to jail, so I don't know.
I mean, you don't even know who he is.
Hi.
That's true. You don't even know who I am. I haven't met you yet.
Axe. Bum. I'm gonna go up to the soldiers and I'm gonna be like, listen, misunderstanding. I need inside.
Yeah, I think we've gone over this. We're not letting you pass.
Okay. Yep. Can I just go to jail and just like be there? I think I'm allowed in there, right?
You can walk in. Yeah, if you want, you can go in.
Okay. I think I'll do that later. So technically I could walk in these houses and I wouldn't get in trouble because they're not in town, correct?
You can try. I'll remind you, you're at 1 HP.
Okay, wait, that is true, actually. Okay, I'm gonna go pay the jail a visit.
Okay.
Is the jail up here?
Now you're in the right
Or is
place.
it down there?
Yeah, it's where Bak-Koi is. The jail's like right here.
Yeah, I want to go inside the jail. Can I do that?
Sure. Yeah, so you walk into the jail, and there's a guard at the front who's like, yeah, what can I help you with?
Oh, I just wanted to pay a visit to all my friends, you know. Is that allowed?
That's not how this works. Are you here to see someone in particular?
Yeah, it's a snake. His name's Mr. Slithery. He got put in jail, you know. I wanted to visit him.
I don't have anybody by that name or description here.
Yeah, it's not a person. It's a snake.
Yeah, I don't have any snakes booked in the system right now.
Okay. So I can't just like walk in.
Like to the prison? No. I mean, you're in like the entry part of the jail now, but you can't just go and hang out in the cells.
Okay, listen, could I turn myself in? That way I could walk to the jail for just a couple seconds till I'm actually, never mind. I don't have anything to turn myself in for. I think I'm gonna leave.
Okay,
Oh,
bye.
one more question. I have a question. Is it legal to knock on someone's house and talk to them?
That would depend. Are you harassing multiple people about dumb shit?
First of all, toe juice is not dumb crap.
Oh,
Other
it
than
is.
that-
No, it is.
Listen, they all were really happy to talk about it. But is it legal for me to just knock on the door, offer him money, and then leave?
Yeah, harassment's a crime.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't saying that. I was saying offering money.
Yeah, did you need anything from me or?
Legal advice.
Okay, I mean, I was kind of just asking if I could come to jail. You kind of said no, but I was asking a question. Because my friend's getting in trouble for that. But okay, yeah, I'll just leave. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay,
I
we'll
think
cut
that-
from May and we'll go back to Ahabraham.
I was heading back to the bar, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
to get there.
Yep.
Okay. Go up to the barkeep. I take out a crisp 100 belly note, slap that on the bar top.
Oh, what can I get for the young master?
Got any empty bottles?
But of course.
And he pulls out the big recycling bin from under the bar. It's like,
How many do you need, my master?
How many do you have?
A lot. I got a lot of them.
I'll take all of them.
That'll be 200,000 belly, please.
For garbage?
It's recyclable. I bring it to the plant every week.
Yeah, and how much do you get from it? 200,000 belly?
It's a seller's market.
It is not that. It's literally trash.
It's literally recyclable.
I'll pay you 2,000 belly for them.
300,000.
Nope. How much each?
Oh, I just sell a lot.
Well, you don't sell them all. Sounds like.
Well, to the plant every week.
Where's the plant?
You know, around.
How's the game?
Also,
Yeah.
ask if that's Debbie.
Talk to mother.
what?
You talk to mother.
Hello.
Hey.
Is she muted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's muted. I asked to.
Yeah, unmute yourself. Hi, mother.
Hey, kiddo, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Is that Debbie Walker?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Debbie Walker?
Hi, Debbie Walker.
Hey, good, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Debbie Walker.
That's my crew. My crew. That's my crew.
Okay, so
Love you guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Love you as well.
So he doesn't tell you exactly where the plant is.
And he won't just sell me some bottles.
Oh, I sell a lot.
But you'll sell me a bottle of alcohol for $800.
Yeah, absolutely.
That.
I'm sorry, master. Them's the breaks. These are the rules.
I don't think there's any rules. I think you just made that up.
I'm just so set in my ways.
Can I roll a charisma check?
Go for it.
Or diplomacy? What should I
Either is fine.
do? I have charisma?
Charisma is just your base skill, so you just roll d20 plus your modifier.
Yeah.
The modifier.
Yeah. So if you have like 16 in charisma, that'd be +3.
Well,
Charisma
I'm-
modifier 2.
2. Versus what my
This will be still 2 because it's still charisma.
my diplomacy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many ranks you
Yeah,
have in
still
diplomacy.
20.
That might affect it, but
I mean, it says it says no bonus, but it's favored, and I'm rank 5. Is that gonna be more than 2,
maybe. I don't know.
Tobin?
Yep.
You said yes?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 5 plus your mod. Like, so it'd be rank plus
It
modifier.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what are you trying to convince him of?
To sell me like 10.
You can buy 10 alcohol. Get 10 bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a case of alcohol right here for you, my old master.
No,
18,000 per bottle, but
bottles, empty bottles.
you could, oh boy.
That's what the charisma check was for.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll sell them to you 2,000 belly apiece.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So where's the glass with the
Old
alcohol in it?
master, you have the coin, don't you?
I'm not paying it. I would just buy it. I would just buy it for 18,000. It's not a deal. It's literally just worse. That's just functionally worse in every way.
There's no pulling the wool over your eyes, my master.
So
So you want the alcohol then? Or?
I guess I'll buy 10 cases of alcohol. Well, 10 bottles of alcohol. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. But, no.
That'll be 18,000 belly, my master.
No, you got it.
It's a bit of pleasure doing business with you, my
I
master.
wish I could say the same. Let's do 10 bottles of alcohol.
Can you update your belly already, by the way?
I did update it before. I'm going to update it right now.
Oh, you have it in there as like an item in your inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like at the top of the inventory, it just says belly.
Oh, well, I'll do that then.
Yeah, do that.
Also, around what time is it now? Like, is the lady from Lori's front desk available?
156, that was 18,000, so I'm going to be at 138.
Right. Your question was if the lady at the QVC thing was done yet, Aaron?
Yeah. Like, what time? What time are we looking at right now? Because I think it's 1:30 when you're talking to Chrissy.
Oh yeah, I'd say it's like 1:45 now.
Okay, well, I think I've got everything I need at this point. I'm gonna go outside the bar.
Okay. So it is done.
Okay, let's see what there's around me here. I'm actually gonna go to Taylor.
Okay. So you walk back into Taylor.
Well, I haven't been to Taylor yet.
Well, yeah, you walk into Taylor. The guy behind the counter is like, "Oh, welcome to Taylor, one of the fine retail establishments owned by Mr. Wonderful Enterprises. My name is Alfred, and how may I help you today?"
I thought it was Andy
First
or
of all,
like Anthony.
Suck my cock.
I thought his name was Alfred. I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna. Well, I'd like to just ask you as a DM. No matter what I put on my feet, head, or hands, it will not change any sort of defense.
Not necessarily true, because I did look back into that. Just most of them, yes, they won't have any effect, but certain ones.
Leather doesn't do anything, but some
Right,
do.
right,
So like
right.
if you have like chainmail greaves, it will like increase your defense.
Correct.
But leather doesn't do anything on like the secondary items. So it's,
Yes,
I'd like to see what he has.
he doesn't sell armor.
right.
He just
I did already
sells
ask
like
that.
textiles to make like clothing with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he has textiles.
Like, are we gonna get a list or just textiles?
He's got
Yeah.
wool. He's got linen.
He's got linen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some linen.
750 belly per pound.
20 feet is that?
I think it'd be square footage, would it not?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody ever says linen in pounds.
This is the way it's sold. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get 3. I'm gonna offer him $2,000 for 3 pounds. Little barter.
Sorry, sir, I'm not allowed to barter. As an employee of Mr. Wonderful Enterprises, it is simply not wonderful to accept less than the market price for any good that we sell.
You have to say to that.
No, sir, I do not. Yes, what a kind offer, but unfortunately, it is simply not wonderful for me to make back alley deals here.
I'm gonna give him 2250 then. I'm gonna double the majority. And then I will go back to the ship. So 38 to 13550.
Said it was 2250 you spent.
Yeah, 135,500. Yeah. So that'll be a 3 linen pounds. Okay. Go back to the ship.
Okay, yeah, you head back to the ship.
Go to my quarters.
Okay, you're in your quarters.
I have for some reason in my inventory a small chest.
Yeah, you do have that.
I'm gonna
That
put
comes
that.
with the captain's kit that you bought
Yeah.
at the start.
I'm gonna put that next to my bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna unload some stuff into there. I'll tell you what it's gonna be. Can you keep track of a secret inventory of what's in my chest?
Oh boy. I don't know if there's a good way to do that.
I
I
don't
think
know.
we could probably put the inventory of the chest in the Google Docs, because that's not going to be fluctuating too much.
Yeah, probably good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I just throw it in your Google Doc. That's something you have stored, I guess. Because there is definitely going to be a max weight to what you can carry.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you end up buying that barrel?
no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you can only like comfortably carry like 50 pounds of stuff on you at any given time.
We'll do a backpack. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, but so comfortably.
Backpack does something.
Yeah, it gives you a place to put the stuff. It's not as cumbersome to carry, but it's still heavy.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the ring that cuts my finger off.
Yeah, that you stole from me.
Yeah, you did steal it.
Put it in there. I'm gonna put 3 soap. Well, maybe I'm gonna keep the soap. Never know, that's gonna come in handy.
You're
Where
gonna
did
match
you
that
get
with
the
rope.
soap from again?
I don't remember you getting soap either.
From the bathroom of the bank.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Put my duffel bag in there. So let's take these out. I'm just gonna do this while you can go on to somebody else because it's gonna take me a second.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. We'll cut from Ahabraham and we can go back to Bak-Koi. So Bak-Koi, you are being led to the jail by 4 guards who are escorting you from the market. And they bring you into the jail and they're like, hey, we're booking someone for attempted assault in the marketplace. Where do we take him? guy at the desk is like, take him to interrogation room 2. And they bring you over and they lead you into a room and close the door behind you. And you're in this room. It is exactly what you would imagine it to be. It's like an interrogation room. There is like a one-way mirror like on the wall there, and you are sitting at a chair that is like welded to the ground in front of the table.
Am I handcuffed?
You're not handcuffed because you did go willingly.
I get up and look at the mirror, unaware that I don't know what an interrogation room is. So I go over there and check my teeth, see if there's any stuff in there. I don't want to embarrass myself when I'm talking to somebody of importance.
Right.
So I'm scratching my teeth in the mirror, and then making sure that I look good. Like with my hair back, even though I'm a female. Still trying to do my male tactics of making sure my hair looks nice. And then I finally sit down.
Men? Yeah.
And then I sit down and twiddle my thumbs and wait with anticipation.
Okay, yeah, you're waiting there for a second, and a guard comes in. He's pretty tall. You say he's probably like almost as tall as you are. He's like a taller guy for sure. He's well built though. Like he's got a very solid like chest and core. His arms are kind of like longer, not super muscular, but you can tell he's still pretty toned. So he walks in and he's like, so the boy said you were causing some trouble in the market. You were trying to blackmail and steal from one of the vendors.
Let me put it to you straight, Doc. It was not my intention to harm anybody, and that's the truth. I didn't want to harm anybody. I happened to have the shotgun by a fluke, and I didn't know what to do with it. I kind of need to sell it because I'm not really much of a ranged weapon type of gal, but I'm looking for another weapon. And the weapon he was offering looked real nice, but it was just too high of a price for me, and I was hoping I can get it down just a little bit, but he seemed like he didn't like it at all. And then he called over the guards. Next thing came, one thing came to the next, and here I am in jail peacefully. I try, of course.
Yeah, we appreciate you not resisting arrest. There's been a pretty large number of casualties in town here recently. As I'm sure you've heard, there's a succession tournament happening in 3 weeks, and there's pirate crews flocking from all over here to enter in their names for a chance to lead the country here in the future. You wouldn't happen to be a member of such a crew, would you, miss?
Well, you see, I have a couple of things to branch off of that. You see, I have heard about the tournament, but I don't know too much about it. So I've been kind of asking around. I just came from a bar that told me a little bit of information, but in fact, I am acquainted with people who will be entering into the tournament. I can't necessarily say that they will enter, but I am acquainted with people who want to enter. If that answers your question at all, I'm just kind of going with the flow with who I might be best matched with, but it might be something of interest to me.
So does that mean that you're part of a pirate crew?
To answer that question directly, well, I am, yes, and I am. That's it.
Okay, well, I appreciate the honesty. That's kind of a nice change of pace. Okay, well, you may or may not know, but this island, the island of Toroa, is not under marine control. So, whereas we won't overtly punish or attempt to arrest pirates just for being pirates, we do not condone the breaking of laws, the harm to the general populace here on our island. Toroa is a kingdom free of marine influence due to the might of our rulers and our willingness to protect what's important to us. That remains the same whether or not we have a current ruler or not. The guards, such as myself and our captain, are happy to lay down our lives to protect the peace that we know here in this kingdom. So while this tournament may happening and only pirates are allowed to enter, that doesn't mean that you're allowed to just do whatever you want here in town. So I appreciate you giving yourself in peacefully and telling me the truth here. Do you understand how you were breaking the law, though, and what was wrong, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am aware of that. My actions were not of the most pleasant desires of those around me, and I did not mean to invoke as much fear as I did. But now that I am aware of what you've told me, I will definitely be on better behavior, and I'll try my best to not invoke as many more fear into others around me if I can help it.
Well, you know what? Hey, you seem like a good kid. I'm happy to just let you off with a slap on the wrist this time, and we'll call it good. Don't cause any more trouble. I'm happy as long as I don't see you again. Let me just head out, and I'll get some paperwork processed here. We can get you on your way.
I thank you, Mister. You won't regret this.
Walks out. It's like a minute or two until the door opens back up and somebody comes back in. He's like, "Wipe that stupid look off your face. Who do you think you are? Criminals these days are so brazen. I can't believe you would break the laws in our town and then act like you own the place sitting in here. Why don't you sit up straighter, huh? Get that grin off your face. My name is Lieutenant Kobashi, and I'm here to." That's not my name. As soon as I said it, I'm like, wait, that's not this guy at all. Yeah, my name is Lieutenant Suga, and I am one of the 3 lieutenants of the city guard here. I don't take too kindly to pirates such as yourself coming in here and acting like you own the place.
And I answered to every question he's asked. And he said, and I say, "Why, I think my name is Bak-Koi, or at least that's what I go by nowadays." And to respond to how you think that I own the place, I would, in the utmost respect, was Segoya. What did you say his name was?
His name is Lieutenant. What did I just say his name was? There's the T. Justin, do you remember?
Saganese. That's what they got. Those Sagani, Sagana, something like that for the young guy. But I don't know.
Sure, I'll just say sir.
Really fine. Yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah, sir, with utmost respect, I don't feel like I'm owning the place at all. I'm just trying to follow orders that I've been given, and I don't mean to cause any harm. If I come off as feeling like me as a pirate is owning the place, I do apologize.
Yeah, listen, we're working on a lot right now. The bank was just broken into last night. I'm gonna need you to tell me what crew you're a part of and who else is on your crew.
Well, sir, I can only answer that with the truth, and that's I'm part of the Just Dust Pirates, and I much kind of like the name. We're kind of the pirates for justice. Whether you think of that or not, I on my crew. There's me. I'm the fisherman, of course, and I'm the navigator, and then we have our fine captain. He's a lengthy fella, but he likes to act on a whim every now and then. We have a nice mysterious feller that we don't know too much about. He doesn't. I can't even tell you if I wanted to what I know about him. And then we have a nice swordsman that likes to chat up a little bit. You might have met him here or there, but his name is Lucas. That's the only one I can really remember his name quite well. He's a nice guy. If you ever meet him, he'll talk you up. He'll I don't know if the words are yeah, he'll talk your ear off. That's what he'll do.
It's like, all right, that's a start. Now we're talking. Finally, you're playing by my rules now, punk. Just as he is giving you the 3rd degree here, the door opens again, and his partner walks back, and he's like, "All right, I got all the paperwork processed here." And Lieutenant, what are you doing in here? I told you I was interviewing this guy. And he's like, "Listen, you're not tough enough to get the answers out of these criminal scum. You just let them off with a slap on the wrist as long as they play nice. I'm here to do the real detective work and find out what we need to find out to keep the city safe." And the first guy's like, "You're free to go. I processed all the paperwork. I'm so sorry he gets like this. He's got a lot going on."
And I look between the two a couple times, and I say, "Well, if I'm free to go," and I do like my finest courtesy, and I say, "I appreciate your time, and I hope you two have a lovely day." And I head out as I wave to the lieutenant.
Yeah, the lieutenant is like trying to push past like this other officer and get to you, and the dude's holding him back, and he's like, "Cool down, cool down." Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say you leave the prison and you head out there, and that's a fine stopping point. I think that's a good place for it to be continued.
Great. Since Devin's actually been here the entire time,
Great.
Devin, how would you like to
Yeah.
do the recap since you didn't leave early?
Nothing not gonna happen.
That
What
well,
did you say?
Not gonna happen.
that's really funny, Devin. I find that to be kind of humorous, just a little bit. Like probably like a 4-star rating out of like 36. Pretty good. How about you do it anyway?
I don't think you guys are liking it if I do it. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, it's more than nothing, right?
Yeah, it's not worth the trouble. He's not gonna put
It
forth
will.
any effort.
Yeah, I won't.
So, yeah, I'll just do it.
Well, okay. Unless Chrissy, no, Chrissy probably wasn't listening enough.
Okay, yeah, good stuff. So next week is the first week of the month.
Correct.
So are we?
I will be busy, probably. I don't know yet. I will,
Okay.
like,
So can we please, or can we please? Okay, wait,
Got it.
can we do it on the first week of the month still? Or
No.
I mean, I would like to, but Dovey has plans apparently. So,
this week every first Monday of every month.
huh?
I'm busy usually the first Monday of every month.
Yeah, just keep me posted. Let us know in Discord if you're not going to be busy, but we'll just assume that we are skipping next week and we'll be playing the week after.
Yep.
I think actually while we're here at the end of the session, do I want to do this?
I don't see why not. No, it's
Yeah, whatever. Everybody can level up.
Hey. Oh, and I gotta look
Cool.
up how leveling up works, but now they're at level 3.
Yeah.
A lot
we
of stuff
can kind
happens again.
Just go over it together very briefly.
Yeah,
Also,
so-
Ahabraham, did you ever get a feat when you went up to level 2? I forget.
I don't know what that is.
A feat's an extra skill, basically.
Yeah.
But like not a skill, it's like an ability, I guess.
No.
Oh, well, you have an extra feat point, so you have 2 now,
Okay, I got 2.
Yeah, so
I think.
you get 1 additional feat on the 3rd level. And so we get 2 feats on level up to level 3. 2 feats, add 5 plus con mod to total HP, 1 rank to all favorite skills, and 1 DR.
And then since this is every 3rd skill, you add an additional feat. So you actually have 3 feats to spend, Devin. Everyone else has 2. Because this is every 3rd level.
Yeah.
What?
We get
Yeah.
rank all
Alright.
favorite skills.
All favorite skills, yeah.
Okay, bye.
What?
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess
I
Chrissy
have to
said
go.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mom said that I do.
All right. Have a good night.
Good.
Yeah. Good night. Bye.
Let's see.